Screw it all.
Oh God.
Screw it all. Don't worry. It takes a minute for anybody to get in anyway. So you're golden. This is the good time. This is the peak. This is what everyone likes to come back and watch later. It's the me talking random shit while I'm waiting on people to actually get in here. Oh look, as always, I don't have anything set up so I can read chat. Look at me, what a dummy. Are you nervous?
Nervous? Probably just because of normal anxiety. And
At least
people
you're
are gonna
honest.
record my dumb existence.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I've been recorded dancing, but just people hearing my voice?
I think it's precious. What's
I
wrong
am a
with it?
gremlin in human form.
Oh
A
my
pack
God.
of bees inhabiting this skin suit. That's
My-
the wrong skin suit. That's the thing.
My VR daughter that I kidnapped from her father, she calls herself, well, yeah, it, let me rephrase, because they like to be called it. It calls themselves a pack of raccoons in human flesh.
Oh, 3 raccoons stacked up like a human being?
You would,
Yes.
you would love them. To introduce you one day.
That'd be
Because
great.
they are freaking, they are freaking ridiculous. What is on my glasses? Ah. I don't have glasses on. I just
You
have,
wear
like,
glasses inside your
no.
lenses?
No, I just have the lenses. The
Cringe.
lenses is the glasses.
Okay.
I don't wear glasses.
I was about to cringe on you so hard. Wearing glasses
no.
in 2022.
Yeah, when you can get prescription lenses these days, like, oh my god, come on. What
Yeah,
are
but
you
they
doing?
cost a fucking... They come from Taiwan, number 1, and number 2 is just like... Christ. They're quite expensive. Depending on how bad your eyesight is.
I mean, if you need it, people are like saving up for them all the time. I hear people like, I want my prescription lenses or my index, and I'm like, you know what? I mean, you know, you
They're
use
worth
your
it.
money.
They are fucking worth it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They're worth it. I've been using
I
mine
bet they
since I
are.
started and got my index. That was October of 2020?
Nice.
Yeah, October 18th of 2020. No, wait.
Yo, bet.
Yeah, or November? Yeah, it was November. Yeah, it was November right after that. Shit. God, I'm old.
God, you're cute. All right, cool. I'm just gonna come on this side because my fucking colliders are all fucked up, and I don't like it. Can I like crawl back? Nope. Fuck these colliders. You know what? Fuck this whole desk. Just fuck this whole desk. Okay, I'm removing the whole desk completely. You know, I'm going in the world after this. I'm adding more pictures to my wall, and I'm just yeeting this desk out because I'm done with it. I'm done with this bullshit.
Control Alt.
Yeet. Control Alt Yeet. I'll F4 this bitch into existence. Oh my gosh. Oh my fucking gosh. Okay, cool. So anyway, on that fucking note, yo, welcome everybody to Tales from the Dance Floor, episode fucking 9. Like, oh my god, we've done this for 9 and haven't been like cut off of TOS yet. That's fucking amazing. It's a miracle. No, it's been great. So guys, for anyone who's been watching my show and keeping up with it, we are on episode 9. So next is episode 10, and then we're gonna do our recap episode, 1 and 2, and then we're gonna start season 2. Like, it's fucking awesome. Like, I never thought I would be doing this for that long. I had this crazy idea to like, yo, let's just interview dancers and just talk to them and make new friends. And yo, look at me now. Look, people love it, and it's blown up. So that's amazing. That's super cool. So yeah, so here we are with bitch tits themselves. Harmony. Fucking Harmony, little gremlin. And yeah, so we're just gonna kick right into it. You know, we're just gonna kick right into it because it is like 8 minutes past. Harmony, tell me, what kind of gremlin activities are you currently up to in life?
I dance, I DJ sometimes.
I thought you said you don't
work
DJ.
a lot. I do DJ for one place, and it's just like that's about it because I'm a busy fuck, and taking care of all of that, plus dancing, plus relationships, plus friends, plus work, plus moving,
Relationships.
is a very...
Lord.
Yes.
Okay, okay. I mean, hey, you know, I'm proud of you. You're holding it together somehow.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
it's how I
yeah.
do.
I guess whatever. It's all good. So where you dance at currently, if I may ask?
Hmm. If
You don't even know where you dance at?
no, you know what?
Baby girl, we need to talk.
I don't really want to say, honestly.
You don't want to?
I really
Why
don't.
not? Why is it that bad?
Because
it that bad?
No, it's not bad. It's just, in reality, I don't dance for attention. I dance because I enjoy it and it helps me relieve stress. And having people, and I mean, putting that out there is not something, not that I'm not comfortable with. It's just, if you happen to see me at a club that I dance at, cool, nice. But I'm not gonna go around shilling myself.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Hey, I just shove my stuff out there.
But I do dance at about 4 places. I will
4 places. Okay. So you heard it here.
DJ
So
one.
you can find her. Is that a different place or is that one of the 4?
No, one of the places that I do dance.
Okay, cool.
They're pretty...
So for future reference, if anyone ever wants to find Harmony dancing, you might get lucky enough to find her at 4 out of the 278 clubs that exist in VR chat right now. So good luck, guys.
Yes, unfortunately, I don't feel comfy.
Hey, don't
with
worry,
my
baby.
own, like,
Oh, baby,
dancing.
Don't worry, girl. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're fine. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just want to hug you. In a little bit though, we'll get to that. No, yeah, no, that's fine. That's okay. This is an open scene. You can talk about whatever you want. Be yourself, and if you want to share, you can share. If not, that's fine. I dance for way too many places, so the list just keeps going.
I used to dance for 7 places back in my heyday.
I used to dance for 40 back in my heyday. I got tired of doing 7 shows a day, so it got kind of annoying.
Okay, fat cock.
Hey. You know, no one's complained yet. I've gotten some compliments, okay? Jeez.
I mean...
Oh my gosh. Okay, so... You're super busy, obviously. I'm surprised I got you to come out here. You had to rush home. Hopefully traffic was smooth and you didn't have any incidents.
Takes me 10 minutes to drive home.
10 minutes?
I just wanted to make sure I was all ready.
20. It feel like 20 minutes to get home. Jesus Christ. Lucky. Okay,
nice.
so tell me this, at least. What got you started in dancing? Like, what made you want to start becoming a VR chat dancer?
In the beginning, I was at a place where lewd was one of the 2 main focuses, and I was hanging out with a friend. Their name is Dr. Soldi3r. You might have heard of them at some point.
They've been invited to be on here.
I'm pretty good friends with them, and one day while we were just hanging out in call, they were going to be holding a training. December 15th of 2020. I remember, and they were about to go, and I asked them, hey, do you mind if I join you? And I did, and they were like, yo, yeah, you're good, let's go. And that's how I started dancing. I started by learning how to shake my ass, hip rolling, just going forward, just gold digger. God. That's so long ago. And from there, I started doing trainings basically every day during the pandemic. And I was just learning so much shit. It was really fun.
It's always fun when you
I really
get
enjoyed it.
out there. Not bad. No.
Then I joined their dancer team, and it was very, very nice. And I enjoyed every single moment. And then I started branching out. And that's where I've gotten from here. Just branching out, learning new stuff, being gay and cringe. That's what I do.
Gay and cringe. I
I mean, that's what I consider myself a very gay and a very cringe individual.
Hey, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's that much. Get out there, girl. Show it. My gosh. I'm straight, so I mean, it's whatever. If you believe that.
Omnisexual.
If you believe that.
I am Omni-Man, except woman.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm just whatever you want me to be. And that's
A multiple piece of clay.
Yeah, that's what I live by. I can be whatever you want. You know, mommy, daddy, doesn't really matter. Oh, goodness gracious. So yeah, no, that sounds fun. The journey, it seems very emotional to you. Seems like you're very, you know, connected to it. I'm glad you got that.
And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I enjoy, or I still dance for that club, and it's
Good.
gone through its rough patches. It's gone through its issues, but I've been there as much as I could, and I'm glad. And I'm glad I get to dance and get to show my emotion to everybody in a way that is nice and kind of healthy.
I'm trying. Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out. Put your foot back up if you don't mind, like you just had a second ago. That works. That's fine. I'm trying to figure out why you have shoes on, but in the camera you don't.
Oh, probably the bounding box.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's probably the bounding box.
I'm just like looking at it because like
being
when
cut off right at the bounding box.
I'm just like I'm looking at you and I see shoes, and then I look at the camera and I see little toesies, and I was like, what the hell is going on?
It happens. Bounding box issues.
I'm just like, okay, and that's why I was just like, I was like staring because I was like, what the hell's happening? I mean, I don't care. I dance barefooted. I can't have shoes on my avatars because in IRL I dance barefooted or with socks.
Wait,
So
what did you just say?
I can't have shoes on my avatars.
Oh, shoes. Okay. But you said you dance barefoot.
Yeah. Well, with socks on. But mostly barefoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to ream you for having feet that are probably harder than stone.
I mean, they might
probably
be.
from all that carpet burn or something.
It's hardwood floors. I have hardwood floors.
Oh. Okay, that's a little more reasonable.
Yeah. I like the socks. I like the slide. I'm a pole dancer too, so I like to have that slide effect. Yeah, it really comes in handy. It helps me do the splits because I don't stop myself. I just keep falling.
I mean, that's something you practice and just do.
No foot traction, just fucking keep going until you're there. And I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I don't hurt
all the
myself.
way down. Cease.
All the way down. Whether you like it or not. Let's go. Woo. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you started out 2020. So you're getting like year and a half now. Year and a half. Yeah. Getting to that 2-year mark. You know, congratulations. So you've been through the ups and the downs, because I feel like everyone's, when they first start dancing, it's all joy and happiness and everything's great, and you start getting all this attention and you love it, and then you start to branch out, and then it gets overwhelming for a little bit, and then you kind of start to step back some, and then you start branching out again, and you're just going through like all the phases already. Most of the phases, it feels like. Yeah. So now you've kind of found your happy place. Right.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad.
Wait a second.
And to be able to start out in one club and stay in it for like the entirety is a big deal because most people don't ever stay with their like startup club. Like the club that they are introduced into the dance world at, most people usually stay with them for a while, but they always have that issue that comes up where they just have to leave. So it's good that like
Yeah,
you got to stay there that long.
we almost had that issue, but things happen in a certain way where things wind up to me not having to, or me choosing not to. And it was probably it was a great decision. So
Well,
yeah,
I'm glad you're gonna
it's.
stay.
I do apologize for being semi-vague. It's just some things are.
You're fine.
I'm kind of a private person because I'm not trying to ego boost myself.
No, you're fine. I'll ego boost you all you want. You don't got to do it. Don't worry.
No, thank you. I don't need it blown up. The underinflated balloon that is my ego does not exist.
Oh,
I
baby.
promise. I don't need anybody blowing it. I am a medium dancer at best. And that's one thing.
Hey, you're allowed
One
to prove
thing
it
I
here,
do.
actually. You can prove your medium dancing.
The one thing I do. Yeah, it's just things change. Yeah.
Okay, so just tell me about the dancing. So, question I have for you, as far as this goes, since you have so much love for the club that you're at already, could you give any advice to anyone starting out in the community for, like, just where to go or how to find that club that they just gonna love? Like, you got lucky and kind of went straight into it, but I feel like you went into it with help that really allowed you to have that club.
The thing is, I didn't. I happened upon it when I was just in VR chat. I just happened to be in their club world, just hanging around. It used to be semi a bop in place back in like November, September, around those days of 2020. And I just was like, oh, I'll join this club's Discord. And it took me 2 months to become active. And once I did, that was the beginning of me being a part of that club. It was I was a very different person. I was a very horny person back then.
Oh, fancy.
Now, people might have said that horny was my only character trait at that time, which it was.
I mean, I've been known to be a slut or two, so it's okay.
But being a slut and also having a personality outside of being a slut it's pretty nice. But yes, I slowly gained a personality that wasn't just being horny. And that's where that's the story of me becoming friends and starting dancing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm just literally over here just thinking about beneficial and wholesome. That's all I'm thinking of right now, top of my head. That's all I'm thinking of. Every time you start talking about like horny dance places, that's like literally all that goes through my head. And I'm just like,
I could make some fucking like very large, mean words to say, but I don't need to. That's just rude. I keep that shit behind closed doors.
God, you're cute. My gosh. So, it's fucking Pride Month, so I'm so glad that you were here because of this whole thing. So just tell me about you.
Well, because you didn't ask at the beginning. Hello, my name's Harmony. I'm a trans female. I'm 26. God, I'm old.
Baby,
I
like
dance.
30,
I'm becoming bones. I have issues with my knee and my arm. I die. But back to what I was saying, I am in a semi-good place. Where was I going with this? I'm kind of stupid. I'm just kind of just generally stupid and dumb and way too open. That's why I'm doing my best to not be as open in front of a lot of people, so I don't cause trouble. And I'm just stupid, like I said.
Dumbness is a bliss. Oh, you're just fucking adorable, personally. I love it. Oh, love it. Oh my goodness. Mind you, you're trans female, so I didn't have to ask. Or you knew that coming off the bat. No. I mean, people put trans mommy in their bio for no reason.
I do. I mean, I don't not put it there for no reason. I do enjoy mentoring or not enjoy. The word is I get happiness from assisting and helping other people through their issues. It is something that I love. I love to do.
That's good.
I truly enjoy. I enjoy assisting people in just like trans issues to the best of my ability. Normal issues sometimes. I love people. I really do.
Good. Such a beautiful soul. Coming out here and just helping everyone, being friendly. That's the kind of stuff that I live with. I love people like that. Also like watching your hand just flop around while you're trying to get everything fixed.
No, I'm just putting pants on.
Putting pants on? That's the last time I've ever heard that. Normally it's always taking them off when you get into VR chat, not putting them on.
Oh no! What?
She ran.
No, I'm putting them on so I can, if I do end up dancing or some shit, I don't burn that shit out of my legs.
You dance with pants on? Oh my gosh. You poor boy.
Oh, I dance with yoga pants on so I don't.
Poor bean.
So I don't. What do you mean? It helps for not getting burns on my leg.
If you have carpet,
soft...
yes. If you have soft carpet, it makes sense. And I don't want you to burn your soft legs. So, we gotta keep them nice and smooth. No burns.
No burn.
No burn. Jesus Christ. Okay, so what about in the future? Do you have any specific plans? Do you plan to, obviously your club's working out with you. I'm assuming you plan to stay with them. Do you ever plan to move up in the ranks of the club instead of just being a dancer, or?
Here's the thing. With if the opportunity and the if I feel that I could fill that role in a good manner, maybe. But I'm not here to decide to choose whether I am good enough for positions. I'm here to enjoy myself and assist in what I want to enjoy. I'm not here to govern other people. I do my best to just be myself and not. I'm not here to climb any ranks. I'm not here to just get power. I'm not here to be an asshole. Which is a very bold statement, but I'm here to enjoy myself. And me growing a big head would just undermine my entire want and joy of this community.
No, we don't want you to,
I'm a very grounded person. When I was introduced to dancing, I was very swiftly told, you grow an ego, we're gonna slap that shit. And that's how I recommend we dancers come up. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I think you've probably heard of some of the bigger ego dancers.
Oh
We don't
yeah,
need
I've
to go
danced
into
beside like
specifics.
tons of them. So yeah, no. I know, I know.
Some of them need to. It's having an ego about dancing in a game, which is you actually dancing in your room with a screen attached to your head, like some kind of nerd. It's that like reattachment to reality that's helps me to realize, yo, I'm just doing some weird shit in my room, and people enjoy it. Let's keep it that way. I'm not good. I'm not like amazing. I'm just some bitch in her room dancing.
Some bitch in a room dancing. I fucking love it. Yes, no, you are. You are just flipping around with a microwave. I talk about it all the time. Like, I'm literally just in a room doing like fucking front flips with a microwave on my face. And, the worst can happen at any fucking time. Um, my favorite is when people like to come into the room while I'm dancing and they like to just like chillax, and I'm like, your death, your funeral. If you want to like just sit in here while I'm dancing in VR, that is your funeral, baby. I'm not digging your grave, and I'm not gonna feel sorry if I kick you, because I take up the whole room, baby. If you want, you can just chill over here in the back side somewhere. You're golden. You're good. You're good. Yes.
That is interesting.
What?
My entire play space is basically empty. My bed is literally right
Mine,
over there,
mine's mostly empty.
which
It's
is a
12 by
fold-up
12.
futon.
Oh, nice. Lucky.
It's a fold-up futon, so I have even more room. My desk is as compact as I can get it. All my stuff is in a fucking closet, and I have the rest of the room to myself.
Nice. So
That's
my
what I'm
room
dancing.
for VR is just a little 12 by 12 room. I have a beanbag chair sitting right here on the floor that I can sit on. I have a little ottoman over here I can sit on if I want. I have a giant stripper pole right here in the middle. And that's it. That's the only thing in this room. My computer's actually in another room on the other side. Yeah, I keep
Understandable.
my
I
computer
wish I
room
had
for
VR, or
my computer for streams and everything is sitting on the other side. I run a 30-foot USB 3.0 cable from there into this room for my dongles, and yeah, and there we go.
I mean that makes a lot of fucking room.
Yeah,
Shit.
gives me the
I
whole room. Now,
I really can't wait.
I could put my computer desk in the closet if I really wanted to, because there is a little closet in here. But I thought about doing that, but at the same time, like, I don't really mind. It's just getting the energy to do that is a problem.
Understandable. For me, it's just like, I will be moving out and moving into a new space, so I will be figuring out like
Oh yeah, I'm so excited.
where I can put stuff.
You said something about moving. I love moving. Did you go to, okay, so did you get a new place just because you needed to, because of like a job or something, or did you get a new place to like, here's my question, okay, so if you like dancing in VR, and if you're anything like me that's dancing in VR, did you like, when you looked at your places to move to, did you put the thought of you dancing still in mind while you were looking at places, or did you just kind of get what was available that you could afford? That's what my question is.
I focus on dancing. Affordability is also something. This place came up, and just things. Things came up, so I needed to move out by the end of the month. So I'll be moving in pretty soon, and then just getting all my stuff ready, and I will be dancing.
Congratulations. I've thought about my next place I'm getting is definitely going to have VR chat dancing in mind, because I don't really have like a lot of rooms here at the house that could be used for VR chat dancing. And I want something bigger. I want something taller. I'm going to get something definitely with an open ceiling, because I can literally touch my ceilings right now. Like if I just barely jump up, I'm hitting the ceiling. And I need something that's not like that. So
I have a tall ceiling.
I don't. I have an average American ceiling, which is 10 feet. Are they 10 feet high? I don't remember. I don't know how tall.
I mean,
the
mine's
average American
about
is.
10 feet high too.
Well, okay, let me rephrase this. I'm 6 foot tall and I dance on a pole, so I need a little more height.
Long
I need just a
man.
little more ceiling height would be nice. I need like a 12-foot ceiling because literally like ceiling, just barely jumping.
I'm small. I'm only
Yeah.
5'7".
So when I do like and shit like on the pole, when I do aerials, I have to be very careful. I have to be like really low to the ground to do aerials, or else I'm kicking the ceiling when I go over it. So I'm just like,
Just
gross.
walk on the ceiling. It's easy.
Yeah, I've already hit the light fixture like twice. I've done my aerial and kicked the lights in the ceiling, and I'm like, what the fuck did I just kick? And I'm like in VR because I'm thinking there shouldn't be anything up there. It should be just like air, and then I'm like, oh, there's a lights, of course. By the way, you're a stinker. That's what chat said, not me.
Bitch. I will eat your fucking crayons.
Crayons.
I saw you last night, you stinky hoe. Not you. But yeah.
Oh my god. Imagine.
Bitch, I had work, you crayon eating bastard. I had to work at 6 o'clock. Eat my butt. This man, they were doing an event yesterday.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
And it's just like, I don't know how much I can actually say about it. So, it's what I can say, or I know I can say, is it's a intermingling of VR and IRL.
Okay, yeah. I've been to a few of those. They're always fun.
I don't know that, Chief. I don't want to get in trouble. So, but yes, it's a intermingling of clubbing in VR, club dancing in VR, and IRL clubbing coming together.
Yeah,
in an interesting way.
They're always interesting. Is this one of the ones where it's like they just have like the screen set up inside the middle of the club world on the side of the dance floor, to where it's like your dance floor is beside like the IRL dance floor and you can interact? Or is this one of the ones that has the pre-recorded segments? Or is this one of the ones with that live feed where you can actually talk back and forth to people in between the clubs? Because I've been to 3 different kinds.
It's literally a club is set up, or just a normal club, and they set up a screen where they have VR dancers dancing, and they can see it on the screen, and we can see them, and we dance, and we don't speak, we don't get to, or we can't, but it's very interesting.
Yeah, like I said, I've been
dancing
ones.
and being entertainment alongside of VR DJs, or DJs in general in real life.
Yeah. No, you're fine. I've done 1 or 2 before, and I've seen a couple of them from both sides.
Yeah.
There's different ones. The ones that allow you to interact with each other is the kind of more interesting ones, because I'm like, I mean, cool, I guess.
I mean,
whatever.
It's more of a, they're dancing, we dance along with them. They could be like, wait, what? Are they real? And then they realize that we're real, and it's very fucking fun. It is an experience, and I enjoyed the fuck out of it while I was dancing.
I believe it. I would enjoy it too. It would be fun. Yeah, definitely. I've definitely have been to a strip club that does VR screens on the sides, where people are like pole dancing in VR with the actual pole dancer IRL in like the middle. So definitely interesting. Maybe one day I'll be invited to such pleasantries. I'm not that good though, so it makes sense that I wouldn't be.
I mean, I'm not that good either. I'm just a bitch that dances.
I'm just the one on the IRL stage normally, and so I don't get invited to the cool VR stuff. My goodness. So, Harmony, here's the deal, baby. You're down to like 7 minutes left. Normally, I let you just talk about yourself and plug yourself for the world, but you're not interested in that. So,
I will give you this. The names of the clubs first letter is R, I, P, and C. Those are all individual. Those are individual clubs.
Okay, well, I already know the first one, so that one's easy.
If you happen to be there,
I was
you might
there. I
see
was
me.
there a little while ago with with Seven, so that's how I know. So
It's just
yeah. So I know the
I'll
first
give
one.
people
I know
a
the first
hint, so
one.
I'm not like hiding it.
You're golden, baby.
But yeah.
I still gotta dance on the club owner. Oh my god, why haven't I danced on the club owner yet? That's what I'm waiting on for that first one. I didn't get to because they didn't come to that show that I was at, so I didn't get to dance them at the after party. Oh, so sad. But I got to dance on some other people, like Sev. I got to dance on Sev, so that was fun. Yeah, nope. I'm gonna come back one day. I'm gonna come back for another good time and just hopefully see your club owner so I can dance on them because I already like femboy dancers.
Best of luck with that.
That's what I was told, so I was like, I'll do it. It'll be fun.
Yeah. But yeah. I'm gay, nay, baby. I'm cringe. I do flip.
I think you're precious.
Sometimes. Not the good ones.
Precious. Like, I think you are just precious. Just everything about you.
Just wait. Oh, God. I'll turn into a cringe nene, baby, real quick.
Prove me wrong. Prove it. Let's go. Dab it up.
Okay.
Yeah. What you doing? Oh, my goodness. Look at you. Went off the camera and everything. I got the first half of it. Look at you. Beautiful. You're beautiful.
People
so you got like 5 minutes.
You
got like 5 minutes left. If you want, you can dance. Like if you really want to.
I could play music by myself in my own ears, but I don't copyright and all that shit.
I mean, I ain't worried about copyright, so you can play whatever you want.
Fuck. Okay.
If that's something you want to do.
I will dance to a very short song. I haven't.
Oh, bet. Look at that. Look at us. We're getting entertainment. Y'all get ready to clip this shit. No, I'm just kidding. Before copyright fucking hits it.
Fuck. Spotify. Alright, sounds.
Well then, I'm gonna fix this shit up. Look at that, the expert on a PC. Oh my goodness. So we're about to do this, obviously. So while we're waiting on them to get set up. Hi everybody, just a reminder. This is episode 9. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for all the support that everyone has given throughout this series. I do want to let all the people who know that are actually watching right now, who have been on the show before, you're going to be receiving a message from me very soon because we're getting ready to do our roundtable, kind of like a reunion event, I guess you could call it. Yeah, so after episode 10, episode 11 will be, and 12 will be like reunion events. So all the people who have been in the podcast, have been on this couch, you're gonna all get invited back for part of the roundhouse table events, and it's gonna be great. We're gonna have like 20 of you up in here in this one room. It's gonna be sick. I'm so excited. I'm very excited for it.
All right.
Okay, cool. I love tacos.
So,
thank you for the taco, baby. Also, when am I supposed to be on VOC News? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my invite. You hear me? I'm waiting for my invite. Little Harmony's about to shake. Yo, while Harmony's getting set up still, we could check on our next guest. They're just kind of chilling. Just chilling in the corner. Being a cute mess. Dancing in the chair. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll do
let's
that.
go.
Alright.
Yeah, what the hell? I just like quick change like cameras. What the hell? What happened? What happened?
It's gonna be scuffed. I haven't warmed up at all.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Do you want to use the stage? Or do you just want to do like
God,
the
it's
random
gonna be
floor out
fucking-
here?
Alright. Alright. Start blowing.
I guess you just want to use the floor right here? Okay, cool. That's fine.
Bum, 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 bum.
The pants can't hold the booty. You got that fucking right. It's so funny because she just put pants on to like just to be able to dance, which was intriguing to me.
I don't know. Going out and never ever coming home. I put my high heels on, walk right out the door. Best believe I'm a leave, don't need you no more. Put my black dress on, boy you done me wrong. Leave the keys but the sheets and then move along. I'ma look down good for all of your friends. Don't cry when you see me again. I put my high heels on. Put my high heels on, walk right out the door. Best believe I'm a leave, don't need you no more. Put my black dress on, boy you done me wrong. Leave the keys, burn the sheets, and then move along. I'ma look down for all of your friends. Don't cry when you see me again. I put my high heels on, walk right out the door. Best believe I'm a leave, don't need you no more. Now you don't know what you're doing. Now you don't know what you're doing till it's gone. I put my high heels on, walk right out the door. Best believe I'm a leave, don't need you no more. Put my black dress on, boy you done me wrong. Leave the keys, burn the sheets, and then move along. I'ma look down for all of your friends. Don't cry when you see me again. I put my high heels on, walk right out the door. Best believe I'm a leave, don't need you no more. Put my black dress on, boy you done me wrong. Leave the keys, burn the sheets, and then move along. I'ma look down for all of your friends. Don't cry when you see me again. I put my high heels on.
Nice, excellent, just beautiful, beautiful. You did so good. You did so good. I'm so proud of you. being a sexy baby.
I am
Like a
so
fur-
not
like a
warmed up.
Furedy.
Holy fucking shit.
Like a furry, just chilling.
Oh, I'm feeling it.
You did a great job. What you mean? You did a fantastic.
For not warmed up at all,
Yeah.
legs in pain, it was
Legs
mid.
in pain.
to
Legs
back to-
in pain. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. You did so good though, but you did good. You did a fantastic job. I think you did great. All right, we gotta get on to our next guest though. Thank you so much for coming out and for shaking booty and just being a cutie pie. Bye. Give me a hug before you leave, because I like hugs.
Okay.
It's my favorite part of the day. Yeah, those pants though, they really do that booty good. Oh my god. Anyway, you did so good. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you. No problem.
Good luck on your move. I look forward to hearing all about it one day. The new place sounds exquisite. Oh
Thank you.
All right, so
I'm
like
gonna go be gay and shit my
yeah.
pants somewhere.
Awesome. So, like I tell everyone else, feel free to take a picture of yourself anywhere in the world and send it to me, and I'll add you to my wall over here. And then yeah, and then anything else that I need from you, I'll DM you. Thank you for coming out, baby. You could just slip your way over here whenever you're ready.
I'm just gonna slide myself right here.
Yeah, just right in here somewhere, just wherever you want, just on this side of the couch. It's fine.
Perfect.
Hello, welcome.
Oh,
We've been trying to get you for like a little while. You know, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty, but you just keep refusing to answer our phone
oh
calls.
my god.
You know, it's been like repeated effort on your part, and this neglect for servicing of your vehicle will result in expensive overfees and charges outside of your pocket. Please.
Why do you know? Why do you know it so well?
Don't ruin your chance to have a car that could last forever. Buy the extended warranty package today, and we can guarantee you the safety of your vehicle and your family as you continue down the roads into your journey of life.
Oh my god.
This will be the last time that we try to reach you about your
Why?
car's extended warranty. Yeah, I fucking love it. Yeah, I fucking love it. Yeah, welcome.
love
We
it.
have.
Oh,
Is it just Furedy or Furedy or what? How do I? Or is it just FU
whatever.
ready?
I say, just do whatever. I get so many nicknames
Oh yeah.
that I just say to people, go with whatever. So the main nickname that most people use is now is just Crackhead.
Oh my gosh. Man, I kind of hope Chaotic was gonna be inside the chat at this time because he was kind of looking forward to having you on here. He said you've been talking about it.
Oh. Yee.
He's like, I heard
excited.
Furdy's gonna be on your show, and I was like, oh yeah, just invite him. He's like, yeah, he's talking about it, and I'm like, whoa, is he now? Okay. Do tell me all about it. I want to know. Don't leave no secrets. I didn't know. I was like, oh my god, so exciting. Having a little lag issues. Ugh, little spikes here and there. It's driving me crazy.
Oh, it's okay.
Now, VR chat's been like crummy on me lately. It's just been super bad.
It's been messy. It's been really messy.
Yeah, really messy for sure. All right, so tell me. Hi, so you're a dancer of some sorts, from what I hear. Yeah. So tell me about that. What got you started? Where did you start at? What got you started?
I started at Iridium.
This camera. Iridium.
That was the first. Yeah, I started out randomly because at first I was just an attending and drinking, and I just picked up dancing. Yeah, I just started picking up dancing, but I was very busy RL, so I was like, I don't have time to do this. And like 1 week, the club owner's like, when are you dancing? And I really said to him, oh no, I'm too busy RL. Week later, COVID hit, everything shuts down. I'm like, oh, well, I have time now. That was just out of random, and then It's been 2.5 years by now.
I feel like
It's a
COVID.
long time ago.
COVID seems to be the reason for a lot of people in this generation of dancers. They're all just like, "Why don't you start dancing?" Well, COVID, this thing called COVID hit,
Yeah.
and we just kind of became a slut in VR after that. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So what was it? So what was it? So okay, so you're just an attendee. You're just sitting there drinking on the couch, taking shots. What spark made you think, like, man, what if I was up there?
It started long ago since I always one thing. I always loved music and I always loved moving.
Yeah.
So like I enjoyed looking at dancing and like doing some small training, but never had the space to do it since I was in a cooped up room. And then what happened is that I ended up dropping one of my old hobbies. Just like I did it so much, I ended up getting a bit bored. I used to play a lot of Beat Saber professionally.
Yeah, bet.
And I ended up just dropping it, and I was like, I need to replace it by something just to move. And I'm like, but I finally moved at another place, and I was like, I finally have a place to like dance and actually move. So I just started doing that. But there wasn't any really place that I knew that was doing a lot of dancing. And ended up one of my friends ended up inviting me to a club that he was dancing for, and I was like, oh, that's nice. And I ended up like liking the whole like thing about dancing on stage and everything like that. So I was like, why not? Let me try it out. I tried it out by myself and just like on private by myself from time to time. Then COVID hit, and I was like, let me go full in. And I just signed up at Iridium, and I started at Iridium.
Are you still at Iridium?
Not anymore.
Yeah.
A lot of places I'm not dancing anymore.
Oh man, you done reached out and then started dropping everybody already. Oh my gosh, look at you. No, go ahead. If you're gonna say something, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no. A lot of like places I dropped recently. Just gave myself a bit of a break, and I was like, I'm just give a break. I kept like 1 or 2 places that I keep dancing. If not, I'm just chilling and training most of the time.
Honestly, there's really no reason to have like a lot of places, and I feel like it's kind of like the downfall. Like when you start dancing in VR, you always start out with your one club, and you get your second one, and eventually you get a third, and then after that, you just have like 10. It just kind of like piles up really fast, and I get it at first. It's not as much of like you want to dance at this place because you like the people there or your friends are here. It's more like you're just want more places to dance at because you just really enjoy it. But then you get overwhelmed and you have too much places. So it does like, but there's no reason to have that many places for real. I think anyone should be happy with just like 1 or 2 places that they're dancing at. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down to like 4 or 5, I think now, but I'm also crazy. So.
I understand that.
Yeah. I don't drink in VR chat anymore like I used to, so I have to like fill it up with another void, and creating crotch rockets for people is a void. So. My gosh. So, where all are you at now, if I may ask?
Mainly Monstrum.
Okay.
Monstrum is the place that I'm at most of the time.
I can see that. You're like a Monstrum girl.
If not, there's 2 other places, but it's kind of like I haven't danced there in a while. There's a third places that I said like I was gonna like just take a break, and the guy was just like, oh, okay, yeah, like you've been a dancer since the start of the club, so you can just keep your role. Don't mind, sign up when you want. And I was like, oh, okay, perfectly fine.
Yo, I've got 2 places like that. I got 2 places like that, and they just started hitting me up like, yo, I see that you are a dancer here, but I've never seen you at an event. And I'm like, you must be new. Like, they get like new dance captains, and the dance captain is like, who are you? And I'm like, yo, look, okay, I joined this club a year ago. They said I could just dance whenever I want because I was dancing for like 40 clubs back in the day, and they understood I was busy. Sorry. Not sorry.
Yeah. I got treated a couple of times too. Sometimes just by like other places, just like, hey, are you free like tonight? And I'm like, oh no, I'm not free.
Yeah, that's how it is with me in a lot of places, honestly. Because like, as a club owner, well, let me rephrase that. As a club owner that actually still dances, because a lot of club owners don't dance actively as often as they used to. I get invited to a lot of clubs. A lot of clubs invite me to dance with them. And they're always just like, yo, can you come dance? Can you come fill a spot? And I'm like, yo, bet. And then they'll just shout out my club every once in a while. And then they'll usually ask for like partnerships or whatever. You know, so it's pretty cool. I like it. I do love it. I love dancing, but I love I guess being like a dancer for hire for people. It's super fun. To me, at least. And you don't see that often. You know, some people have been talking about it now more recently, trying to do more stuff like that. But it is fun, being able to dance at all these events. I love going to new events and being able to like pop out and just pop off, and then people be like, whoa, who is this? And I'm like, yeah, you'll never see me here again.
Yeah, and, this is fun. It's so fun. I did that so many times too. I ended up just dancing a random place, pop off. The most recent one, I ended up talking to a Russian guy, drinking with him. He's like, do you want to come dance for a club? Went, danced at a Russian club, drank with them, and I haven't been there since then.
That's the way it works. That's the way it works. I've got one that asked me to dance for him. Really asked me to help out and just help him out with dancing at a new club. So I was like, cool. Well, they've literally canceled every event since they asked me to sign up. And then like, I'm just sitting here chilling. They messaged me last night and they're like, I'm so sorry that we keep canceling events. And I'm like, you know, it's really cool. I really have no mind. I honestly kind of forget this club existed for a second there, but you know, I'm with you. I got you. Yeah, so I'm going to take a sip of my drink in honor of the chat that wants hydrations being done. If you're drinking anything, you're more than welcome to join me. As we like to say, water. Yeah, whatever you drink, whatever you call it. As they say in the VR chat dance scene, cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, cheers, no zdrowia, skål.
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot that I moved my fucking ottoman forward. I always like lean my drink up against the wall so I don't knock it over, and the ottoman's not on the wall anymore. I reached back and I was like, why does it keep going down? That's supposed to be right here. Oh my gosh. The fucking drinking in VR chat is probably the worst mistake that any human being can make. I don't know why we continue to do it either. As someone who used to be a mere alcoholic in a public world, like, why do we drink in VR still? It's so bad. It's so fun.
I think it's just
so bad.
It's fun. It's really fun for me because I have like a whole group of friends and we don't hang out on the mirror. We just chill around in group circle. We do some dumb shit.
Yeah.
And just crack up joke. It's fun.
But even if you are, like, even if you're in the mirror or you're not or you're whatever, or at a dance event, because I used to drink heavily at the dance events too. The problem is that you're drinking in virtual reality where everything just looks so fucking great compared to like your whatever shitty place you live in. And then you forget that you're in VR for a little while, and then you start doing crazy drunk stuff, and then you don't have the room to do crazy drunk stuff. So for me, it's usually like some kind of stupid pole trick. I'll be like, yo, watch me do this fucking trick, and then I'm like, no pole. I go to do it, there's no pole, and I'm just like, and I'm like into the ground or into the wall. I have so many holes in the walls in this room from various activities.
There's a mark right behind me because this is my bed and I have like a wall right behind me, and there's a mark because I actually jumped over my bed and slammed into my wall. That story is actually nice. I was dancing. I drink a lot. I normally drink a lot when I dance each time. I was dancing at a place. I was dancing at Void, and you know, there's like a gap between the stage and the seat. And I was like, I look at the gap, and I'm like, I can clear that. Drunk me was like, I can clear that. I prepare myself. I line myself up when it's attendee. I start running, and I jump off the stage onto the attendee lap. But I jumped over my bed and slammed into my wall, then landed on my bed.
Oh, guys. And that's why we do this podcast series, for stories like that.
Yep. There's a lot of stories like that.
There's a lot of things I do all the time. I've definitely have missed fucking places where I like line up certain things and I completely miss. Because I'm always like, use a little bit of nose that I can see under my headset, and I'm like lining shit up, and I'm like, bet, and then I launch myself, and it never happens. All the time.
Most of the time anymore, I don't use my nose. I have my boundary on 24/7, just a line on the floor.
Oh, I have boundaries.
And I started learning them. I have them on 24/7. Yeah. I never turn them off.
I turned mine off. I had to learn how to do it without. I learned everything without boundaries because I wanted to learn my spacing more, and it's gotten a lot better for me actually overall. I feel like, but yeah, boundaries are nice. The boundaries are really nice though. You can really take use of it, especially when you're like doing a lot of crazy stuff and have limited space. It can come in handy. The thing I walk into the most is probably this shiny metal pole in front of me.
Yeah, I've seen multiple instances of people just standing up, and I only hear a ding, and I see him fall on the ground. I'm like, oh, he hit this pole again.
Yeah. It's usually a lot of like, we're just standing here talking like this, and then we turn our heads and we smack into it, and that's usually what happens the most of the time. Yeah, 100%. But pole dancing's fun though. It can be very very entertaining. Very tiring.
I wish I could get his pole.
Oh my gosh.
I always wanted a pole. But my problem is my ceiling.
What you got?
If I end up, I'm touching it now.
Oh, you're golden. You're golden, baby. Mine's not much taller than that.
I'm knowing myself. I know I'm gonna punch a hole.
I have a foot more ceiling than you do. So I fucking understand completely, because that's what I was talking about earlier. Like this right here, this, like, I'm not touching it. Touched it. So not much.
At least it's better than at my old play space, where the roof is here now. My old play space, my roof used to be here.
Hey, that's good though, because you can do a
handstand.
Yeah. Put your feet on the ceiling. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, it's nice. It's nice. Being able to walk on the ceiling like that, it's pretty cool. It's a neat trick, and you can like fuck with a lot of people. A lot of our basement dancers are like that when they dance in like their basements, and they have like ceilings like that.
For me now, I just learned how to handstand walk without anything.
I had a guy. Oh my gosh, this dude's crazy. He came up and popped off one day at one of our open stage events. He dances in the attic of his house, so he has like the support beams.
Oh,
like, it's pretty neat. So, you know, people like use like the pull-up bars and shit in VR all the time. He uses the support beams, but they're like so far apart, so he can like grab one and swing and launch and grab the other one, and he would like do that.
Wow.
Yeah, he would do all kinds of weird shit. Like he would like launch himself to one and then swing back and hook his feet on one and then like let go and like do little front rolls onto you. And I was like, God, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like, he is on some kind of level that I never will be able to do, not in VR at least. Not in VR. I can't fucking see anything.
Oh,
I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself enough to like blind grab any fucking thing. You see me all the time feeling around for the pole, because I'm not about to blind grab it. Hell no.
No, same for me. When I do some trick on my chair, even when I ended up testing a pole, because I went to one of the guests that you're gonna have later. I went to Soldier3r's house.
Oh, nice. He better.
We ended up chilling.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm jelly. I'm jelly as fuck. Can I go to Soldi3r's house? Oh, I would die. I wouldn't be able to go in. I'd be freaking out. I love Soldi3r. So cute.
We're old friend. We're like old friend from like 4 years ago in VRC.
Oh my god, for real. I'm honestly jelly. I'm jelly. So I hit Soldi3r up and invited him to the podcast, and I was like, yo, you've been invited to this podcast series. And I had to make sure that I put under the bottom that this is not just me attempting to slide into your DMs for personal reasons. Like, this is an actual thing. Like, you know, I'm not just, I mean, yeah, it's nice that this gets me into your DMs, but I'm not just like trying to get into your DMs right now. Like, I'm literally inviting you to something.
Yeah, nah. Soldi's really, he became so fucking good.
Yeah, no, he's great. He's great. We've danced a time or two together. We danced back when I first started dancing. We danced together for a little while, and I can't remember if he was pole dancing back then or not. To be honest with you, if he did, I don't remember it. But like, it was back when I first started dancing, and then we just kind of I never saw him again. And then randomly he was just at one of the club events that I was at, not even like a month ago. And I was like, oh my god, it's little Soldi3r. And he's like, I don't remember you. And I was like, that's cool. I understand that completely. I'm not very rememberable. I'm the only femboy with a super heavy southern accent. Like, I'm not rememberable. It's okay. I understand completely. Oh my gosh. And I just flirted with him all night at the dance event because, you know, who wouldn't?
It's Soldi3r, everybody flirts with him.
Yeah, I mean, they're hot. What can you say?
Yeah.
And they fucking know it. Yeah, they know it. They know they're hot. I know they're hot. We all know they're hot. Like, there's nothing. No, I have no shame. No shame.
I don't think it's it.
My gosh. So I'm distracted now. I got something on my mind. Clear this out. All right. I'm gonna take a drink. Yeah.
Yep.
That'll help me. That'll help clear my mind. Oh my goodness. Okay, so tell me more about you. I want to hear more about your experiences in this dance community.
I've had a lot of experience and a lot of like different stuff because I went from being a dancer to being like a dance captain. I did some classes in the past. I helped manage a lot for a long time. I helped manage like Void event. Management about the Void event and everything like that. I even helped with like on the map creation side. I helped with some of the map creation, like organization and everything like that for Void at one point, just trying to set up a stage with the little buddy. Then I just left management, left management completely because I've seen enough at this point. I did so much that like I was getting bored of it. And I was like, oh yeah, no, let me just take a break of that. Then just went back to dancing.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. So Void Club is a fun place to dance. I've been meaning to dance there forever. I've been invited to dance there so much back in the day because people were just like, oh my god, you should go dance at Void. You can dance like 7 clubs straight non-stop. Then you would definitely love Void because it's like 9 songs straight and a lot of people can't do it, so yeah, you should do it. And I'm like, cool. And then just never had a chance to go. I told him one day though. I was talking to a couple of the dance captains for Void and other things I think have been on here, and I'm just like, I'll be there one day. You just wait. One day, I'll come pop off.
One day.
Yeah.
The 9 song is rough.
It can be, yeah. 9 songs straight and trying to go hard. Yeah, no, I believe it. And that's why like they talk to me about it because like a lot of people just don't have that energy to go hard. Like, and that's the thing with dancing too.
It's a lot.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say it's a lot of like management, energy management, and everything like that. I develop a lot of my dancing into that. Like a lot of people when they do some movement, they actually like launch themselves max power. I learned a lot of line movement of just launching just enough with just enough power and keeping my energy just to do the movement.
Exactly.
And helping me doing one thing, they end up being very, very slow. Kind of an old movement for a long time.
Yeah, no, exactly. And that's the thing about it is that a lot of people don't realize that you use so much energy when dancing, and there's energy management techniques that you can do. And then another recommendation too is just like, don't just go off and throw out 40 power moves in the first song that you dance for. A lot of people do that too. They'll come out and they'll just throw like all their power moves. You know, we call them power moves because yeah, they look really good and they're like a powerful asset for your dancing, but also they use a lot of energy. So one of the reasons why they're called power moves.
Yep.
You know, dolphin dives look nice, but they do put a lot of strain on you, a lot of strain on your legs and your arms. You know, when you're trying to like do that slow motion, it's a lot. So you might not feel like it, but after you do like 10 of them, you start realizing it.
You start realizing it. Another thing too, just if you want to meme and just take a break and meme, do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Take a break, meme on the people, do some dumb shit, and then continue back.
Yeah, just have fun with it. Yeah, like for 9 songs. So like if I was doing 9 songs, I would definitely just be like maybe like one big move per song. I wouldn't do like a lot of big moves for the entirety of the song. It'd probably be a lot of my more stationary dancing and less like flopping all over the fucking room like a fish.
I kept it though with like my energy management and building up a lot of stamina. I was able to do like multiple power move for every song.
Yeah.
So at the end, you are dead on the floor.
No, I believe it. I believe it. That's how it is nowadays. Like, I go out because I only dance for like a few places now. And when I go out, I just go hard, like for almost the entire event, and I'm just like dying.
Yeah, same for me. Same exact same thing. I just go out and then you just see me on the floor, be like I'm so fucking dead.
So fucking dead. Oh my gosh, I love it. I just love it. Oh goodness. So stamina uses. So let's see. What's something else? What's a good topic that we can go over real quick? What's something special just for you? Now that I've been distracted for like half of this. Don't tell him I said anything. So, I know he's not watching. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Oh my god.
My gosh. Okay, cool. So other than dancing, and then just hang out with your drinking friends, what else do you like to do?
That's pretty much what I do, or I just do some training.
Some training.
I don't do anything else, really.
You don't do anything else? You really are a dancer. Welcome to the community. We're so glad to have you. Because everyone knows.
I do some avatar work.
Okay, cool. Avatar. Yeah.
I just don't post anything. Like, this is one thing. This wet cat is a mess of multiple ones.
Very nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a wet cat. The only thing that is not wet cat is this love that is from Pen and Bear model. But yeah, I do a lot of like avatar stuff and everything like that. I just don't post or don't sell anything.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Because I just do my own stuff.
I think every dancer kind of starts leaning towards doing their own like individual avatar work because you want that avatar that just screams you, and you want to feel comfortable. I have a lot of dancers too that are like that. They're like, if I don't feel comfortable in my dancing skin, I'm not gonna want to dance. And I'm like, I feel that, 100% feel that. Because
and it ended up being pretty nice learning. I ended up the most amazing thing I think that I did. My voice is giving up. Let me just take some water.
Yeah, go ahead. Some water.
A bit too much yelling yesterday. Yelling shit across the room with Soldi3r.
What?
Yeah, we both were yelling shot across the room. But let me continue to the topic. I ended up helping Panda making the Panda base. I ended up testing it and helping him for the weight painting.
Yo, nice.
Mainly weight painting for the hip and the finger weight painting. Pain in the
Look at
ass.
you. No, look at you though. Yeah, see, obviously you know what you're doing, and you get to help with all these big names and everything else. I'm jelly.
Yee.
I'm jelly. I don't know how to do anything. I've got 3 unreleased avatars, and they're still sitting in Blender because I refuse to finish them.
It's like me with 90%. It's like that with 90% of every model. A lot of my stuff, like my friend, like, oh, it looks good, and I'm like, I don't like it. I just scrap it and restart it.
No, exactly.
And it never gets out.
Mine like goes really good for a while, and then I have this minor problem, and then I'm just like, fuck this project. I'm done.
Yes, exactly.
Life sucks. I'm never gonna make another one, and then I'll like open one like 10 minutes later. Or in this case, like two to 3 months later. And, it's been like 2 months since I last looked at my project. Maybe one day.
There's a project. I finished the project. Everything's done. I just need to export it into Unity. I haven't done it. It's been 5 months.
So that's usually what everything goes wrong. Everything is great till you export into Unity. That's when the problems happen. That's when the most problems happen.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
ridiculous. Oh my gosh. So we're getting down into like the last 10 minutes. So normally this is like your time to kind of do whatever you want and talk about whatever you want to talk about. You can promote yourself, promote any of the clubs that you dance at. Promote your friends if you really want to.
I don't really promote anybody or anything.
Or we can talk about whatever you want, or you can dance. You can do whatever you want to do.
I could dance.
Yeah, you can dance if you want. Yeah, you can dance.
I haven't moved today, so I could dance.
We love a good dance, obviously.
That was a good crack. Yeah.
Do you want to use the stage, or do you want to just dance in the middle of the floor like our last guest?
Let's go with the stage.
Okay. Okay, I got you.
I don't think. Oh. Get it.
No, you warm up. I'm gonna set this camera up.
Yeah. Find a good song. I don't think you have seen me dance. So I think that's gonna be your first time.
I have not seen you. I haven't seen you dance. I know that. Or maybe I have. I don't know. I don't know what I see anymore.
Oh, I use the same model everywhere for like a year and a half.
Well, maybe I have.
So
there's no telling. I feel like this camera is gonna be very off point, but hey, whatever, we're putting it here, right?
If whatever.
As long as you stay kind of in the middle, like, we'll be golden. My gosh, you did fucking wonderful though. I'm so glad.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Yeah. Soldi3r will be proud. And, you know, speaking of him, he better fucking show up because I know this fucker, and I know there's a high chance that he may not pop up. So he'd be like, "Oh, I forgot. I forgot." That's what's
I can just send him Discord message and just spam him.
Just spam him, remind him. Yeah. Remind him. Because he's like, "Yeah, I can be there." I'm like, "Can you?" I feel like you're gonna forget.
I know,
like
easy, right?
I know how he is.
Just gonna. Oh, I mean, it's normal shit.
Yeah, I like how you got like Jazzard sitting on your like hip and everything. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, I love it for real.
That was a really close friend of mine.
Yeah, no, I could tell. I could tell, honey. Yeah, it's a close friend of a lot of people I know. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever really actually got to meet Jazzard, to be honest with you, but I do have a couple avatars that I made in honor of him. That I still use as a dancing avatar still because he's really close friends to a lot of my friends. And because of that, like obviously respect is there. So it's always nice to see.
Okay, Soldi3r just said, "Oh fuck, huh?"
I told you 100%. I told you you forget. I'm gonna love it. Hey, fix your foot. That's all everybody keeps saying is fix your foot. Yeah. There you go. Glorious. Beautiful. It happened like
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
But
Well,
just seems like maybe some. Oh, yeah.
Yes, give me a hug before you dip out of here because we're about ready to meet our next guest. You're gorgeous. You're just fucking beautiful.
Thanks a lot.
Next time you go to the house, just drag me along. I will. Just don't say nothing. I will. Oh my god. No, but thanks for coming out. So, 100%. If you like, you can take a picture of yourself anywhere in the world and send it to me, and I will add you to our wall of miscreants. Yeah, and then I'll be reaching out to you again to come back another night for our recap episodes. Definitely 100%. So coming up soon. That'll be in like 3 weeks from now. So it's coming up soon. It's coming up quick. But thank you so much. Anything else you want to tell anybody before you dip out?
Thanks for inviting me. See y'all. I don't have anything else.
You're golden. You're perfect. Just fucking eat that vegetable and go.
Just gotta like.
Yes. Fucking yes. 100%. Oh my gosh. Boop, boop, boop. Belly button. Boop. Oh, I fell too low. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. That was fucking amazing. For real. Yeah, we're about to get on to our next guest who took a lot of convincing to get here because, like, they're a little shy. But they're precious. They're precious. Don't look at it like that. You know it's true. we got one half of the robots on here during I think the first season. So we're gonna get the second half. The Transformers themselves. What was it? The fridge and microwave? I can't remember exactly. I've heard so many different things. We're gonna introduce Fourmula Rats in here. Baby, if you wanna come just have a seat on the couch, we'll just bring the camera to you, okay? Let me just find where my stuff is. Boop. Oh god, you're so much bigger than everyone else. I got fixed all my cameras. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna turn your volume up because I had to do that with Starcotic also, so I can make sure that I can hear you perfectly fine. Yo, welcome. Let me get over here around my desk. Ratsy baby, I'm so glad you finally came out. Look, people are already going crazy.
I was debating it for a really long time.
I know.
Because I'm not one for like fame or like talking to people in general. So.
Yeah, well, I'm glad
you did.
I'm glad you did because like you are incredible, and people are just going crazy because they love you. So, you're not one for
here, man. I don't know what's going on.
you're not for fame, but you are famous. And then I saw you dance at Terminus. You popped off at the Terminus event. Like, I was highly impressed. I was not expecting.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't expecting you to pop out in a female. That's what threw me off. I didn't expect you to pop out as a female, and then I was confused. And then you popped off, and I was like, "What is happening?" My mind is blown because I'm used to seeing you. Like, I've seen your TikToks. Obviously, I think I follow y'all because I do TikToks too. But like, so like, I'm used to seeing you in Sarcodic dancing a certain way. And then I come out there and I seen you dance, and I was like, this is not what I'm used to. I'm used to that male, and then you're dancing as a female. And then in Starcotics doing like a whole show, like a whole show on stage. And I was like, what is going on? Like, who are these people? Who are my babies?
Yeah, at Terminus, we tend to pull out a lot of random stuff. I usually dance as both male and female. It just kind of, some days I like to dance as a male, some days I like to dance as a female, and that day I was like, I will do female. Stark never dances as both female and male. They usually do male, but sometimes at Terminus, on the rare occasion, you can catch them as a female.
Nice. Guys in chat, so I'm going to throw this out there because we love all y'all. And I did this with Sarcodic also because of the robot voice and everything. If at any time you ask a question and they answer or they say something and you just don't understand what they said, just please say something in chat. I'm more than happy to repeat it because we want to make sure that you get the full experience of everything that's going on. And speaking of full experiences, I'm going to change my camera that's sitting way over here still. So give me just 1 second on that real quick.
Oh my god, they're all doing the V formula. I'm gonna do the same thing.
The
Chirpy when he gets on here. If he hasn't been on here yet.
I don't think Chirpy's been on here yet. No. Is that
There's one of my recommendations. Bird boy, come here.
Little Chirpy. Imagine. I tried to grab up Vanilla. I tried to grab Vanilla to get on here tonight because they did so good when I saw them at Terminus the other day, and they just looked so enthusiastic, and you could tell they just really loved doing it. And that's what we like to see is people that just really love it. And I try to get hold of them, but of course their DMs are set to where they can't fucking message me unless they accept my friend request. So I'm just like, I'm just like, because I was talking to them about it, and they're like, just DM me on Discord, and I'm like, it's blocked, and I'm like, no.
I mean, I could probably reach out to them for you. You should see them even before the show. My favorite part before Terminus is the back room, because we put on this really professional looking circus type of show, and then you come to the back and you realize that everybody who performs is some level of nutcase.
Of course, why not?
Their energy is so contagious every time that they perform. They come in and they're just I'm so excited to be performing for Terminus, and I'm just sitting there my heart. I thought you forgot about us.
I fucking love it. Maybe one day I can come out there and pop off with y'all, but it's y'all. I would have to skip my event to come out there, but maybe one day we'll see. We'll see. Karari's in chat. She knows what's up. She can watch the club for one Tuesday, so I can come out there and show up with y'all one day. You already got one of my dancers, Sinister Incubus, coming out there and dancing with y'all sometimes. So yeah, she's already
Sinister
dance captain.
Was a pleasure.
Yeah, she's glorious. She's so much fun. I'm just reading chat. I'm so sorry. They're just popping off still about you, God, and everything.
Yeah.
But no, no. I tried to give it another come because I thought it'd be super great. Because like I said, it's the enthusiasm, it's the love for what you do, and that is I've seen a lot of dancers throughout my time, and I've met a lot of people that really love it. But just the way they were, when they just came off, they did their little graceful dance. They were just beautiful. And then when they come off and they just came out with that chaotic energy, and you could just feel the love for, I guess you would call it a sport or whatever you want to call dancing, the art, and it was a feeling that you don't get that from a lot of dancers, because a lot of people just like really love it. Like you can tell, like when I dance, I feel like people can tell by watching me that I love doing what I do. Like you can just see it in my movement and the energy and the way I present myself. But like I don't come out just like yes, like just shouting to the heavens of how much I love doing it. So that was definitely a new one. And so definitely someone I was interested in for sure. And of course, Chirpy. Why not? Yeah, who doesn't like to see a good Chirpy out here?
I think I remember one time we made Chirpy host for Terminus, and that was an experience.
Oh God.
That was hilarious.
Oh God, no. Chirpy hosting. Jesus. So I don't remember if I asked Narcotic this. Did y'all meet in VR or did y'all start before? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You
Did you meet?
I can tell you the full story.
Tell me the full story, because I can't remember. Sure. I don't remember if I even asked Starcotic about it or even if they talked, and I'm not about to go replay the episode just to find out right now. So like,
so when I first started, one of the first clubs I started out at was Immortal, and Stark was the dance captain there. And I know Stark has a lot of simps, like all over the place. You'll see him in his comment sections. You'll see him like come up to him every now and then. But like,
they're not the only one.
I don't think anyone could top. And I don't think anyone could top how hard I was simping for him. Because when I first met him, he was teaching me how to dance, and this was back when I was in this like little tiny female avatar. I think it was my Cupcake.
Oh, okay.
And it was a mess. I was so cringe. I'm not gonna lie. While he was teaching, I would just like be constantly staring at him. I wouldn't even like turn around. He would try to tell me something, and it wouldn't register. Like I would, it was so bad. And then like for a while, I was really terrified of talking to him. Like, because I didn't know what he liked. All I knew was that he was a really good dancer and that I was down abysmal for this man.
Down abysmal. I love it.
Like 3/4 of Club Immortal, like all of them were talking to me, and then like eventually Immortal split. Where one side was Immortal, one side was Pandorum, and I went to Pandorum, and it literally took like 90% of Pandorum and like 2 failed relationships for people to tell them for people to tell me to talk to them. Like I literally spent 2 relationships talking about him, and he was not in the relationship. That's how bad it was.
Oh my God.
It was actually atrocious. And then I didn't know he had feelings for me because I am kind of dense. I have no idea what's happening 90% of the time. So like I was like, oh yeah, we're just homies, you know, it's fine. You know what homies would do for each other? They would watch the entire 27 movie series of Marvel so that they had one conversation topic to have with them. I actually did that because I didn't know anything about Stark. All I knew was that he liked Marvel. So I watched every single Marvel movie so I could talk to him about something. I don't think we actually ever talked about them. I'm not gonna lie. I think we just ended up watching them. And then like it was wild.
Oh God, so cute.
Because then it was like we never actually like nobody popped the question. Like I didn't ask him out, he didn't ask me out. We just kind of like became a thing, and then like apparently there's people out there. There's like 5 or 6 people who are like, "Oh yeah, I know when your anniversary is," and I'm like, "Are you sure? Because we don't know what it is. If you could tell me, that'd be phenomenal." But I could literally spend all day talking about Stark, but that would be kind of gay, for lack of better terms.
It's the month. It's the month for it, though. It's the month for it, like for real. I mean, you know, nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Y'all are definitely a couple of cutie pies, like both of you.
Yeah, he's been a gem, like. Because before him, I was in a lot of abusive relationships, and I didn't really know how to be myself or talk, like just be a human being around another person. And he's been super patient with me, and it's been a learning experience for sure. Every relationship has its waves, but
That's
like,
good.
yeah, it's been a blast so far.
My goodness. So my question out of curiosity, obviously y'all talk a lot outside of VR chat or in private or whatever. Do you still use the voice mods when you're talking in private with each other?
Everybody asks that question,
Yeah.
along with a lot more inappropriate questions involving
I'm not
the
gonna
voice
go through all
changer.
the inappropriate. I'm just gonna ask that simple one for the people who want to know.
You know what? For funsies, I'm just gonna say, use your imagination. Me and Stark have made it a joke not to answer that question because it's more fun to have people ask us and make their own assumptions than it is for me to give all of you a proper answer.
That's a yes, if anyone's wondering. Once a robot, always a robot. No, I mean it's fine. It's completely fine. Like I said, we're all just curious. Everyone's curious, and that's what we're here to get answers. But no, I mean for real though, be yourselves because you're both lovely, and don't change for anybody. So.
Oh Lord.
Nope, Lord, nope, you're leaving.
You'd think for having 4 base stations, my tracking wouldn't be this bad, but
nope. You've seen it here, folks.
Alright, we're sitting on the floor now.
You have seen it here. Rats has been accepted into the cutie committee on the couch.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, nope. It's already been happening. Yeah, anytime your tracking goes bad on that couch, you're officially a cutie, and you are now officially a cutie. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you just look so chillax. Just fucking piled up now. Now I gotta go fix my cameras again. My gosh. Let's just get a good view here of you with all the glow and everything. Just fucking love it. So
Lord, I am very sparkly. Ever since Stark taught me how to use glitter, I put it on like everything.
hold on. I'm just gonna get up in your space here for a second. It looks more like emissions more than glitter, because definitely I put glitter on everything.
Well, this is glitter. I put glitter on my hair. I think it's on my tattoos, but very late, so it's not really noticeable.
It's like emissions to me. Maybe I'm just stupid. I'm like, y'all have to teach me the secrets, because I just put obviously I just put glitter on fucking everything. Like if it's not my avatar unless there's fucking glitter on it. I mean I have glitter in the sleeves, I have glitter in the head. It's not mine unless there's glitter on it somewhere. So
glitter. Yeah, I have glitter on my name, Stark's name, and someone's logo. Red's logo on my vest.
Hey,
I need to add all my friends on me again. I keep forgetting.
Hey, you only got so many that you can add them onto yourself. That's pretty neat, because I can even imagine trying to be like, yo, let's put all my friends on my avatar. All however many I got to actually talk to. 2. All 2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Surely you have more.
I do. I really do. I'm just checking. I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of VR chat friends, but as far as ones, I have a lot more people that check on me than I check on them, which makes me feel bad, because I feel like a bad friend, because I got a lot of people. A lot of people, even from my own club, that just hit me up 7 a.m. in the morning. They'll be like, yo, I hope you're having a great day today. Keep doing everything that you do. And I'm just like, what? I don't deserve any of this. Don't deserve any love.
Literally, and it's I feel so bad because I get the same messages, but I have a really short attention span. So some people will DM me and I'll never answer them, not because I'm ignoring them, but because I've read the message and in my head I've responded, but I forgot to actually type out the response and send it.
Yeah. I know how that feels, because you did it to me.
I'm sorry. Listen, I could have sworn that I responded to you, and then it was just like, oh shit, I didn't. Oh,
Yeah, no, you definitely forgot. You definitely forgot to respond, and I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Which actually, I think first you forgot to respond, and then you were like, no, I won't be on it, and they're like, you know what? I will be on it.
Well, that's because I made a deal with Merlin because Merlin didn't want to go on either because we're both socially awkward. And then I was like, hey,
socially
Merlin,
awkward. I don't
I'll
believe
go
it.
on if you go on. And then they went on and I got COVID, so I couldn't go on.
Which was sad. And that's like when I saw you dancing, I told Starcotic at Turbinus, I was like, you let them know I'm coming for them because they can't get out of it now. I know they're good. COVID's over. You can't run from me now. We all gotta take a pic with Rat's toe beans. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, what is with people in my feet, bro? Leave my feet alone.
Have you looked at them though?
I know at least like 3 different people who have my beans as their background, and I'm like, why?
Why? And then of course I was dancing in a club last night. We're all passing around someone's thigh pics for their backgrounds. So
oh my god.
Whose thighs were they? Bunta, that's their name. It was Bunta's thighs. Yeah, everybody was putting Bunta's thighs on their picture. It was hilarious. It was so hilarious. Okay, so tell me, you know, was the club where you met Starcotic, was that when you were just beginning to become a dancer? Like you're still like very new to it? So was that like your first club experience kinda?
Yeah,
Okay. So
Immortal was the first club that was actually like run properly. I started at a different club, but I don't want to mention that club.
You're fine, baby.
Not for any bad reason. I don't want to recommend a club that I don't agree with.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Completely fine. Everyone's got their opinions, and we have definitely had people go up and down talking about good clubs, bad clubs, different things like that, and that's fine. That's what it's kind of what we do here. We kind of like this open, no bars attached series where you can talk about things like that because the club scene's got positives and it's got negatives, and everyone's going to have different views on it. While like I might like one club, you might have a disaster of a time at that club. So while I could be like, yeah, you should check out this club. Here's some good things about it. You can talk about things that are bad about it, and it'll help make someone make the right decision on whether they should go look at this club or not. And that's kind of what one of the back things that we look at on this series. But my question is like, what made you want to start dancing? And I know it wasn't because of Starcotic because you didn't meet him until after you kind of started or was starting. So what was the original reason?
First started because before I came into the dancing community, I was part of the modding community. Where pretty much you had full body and you would just put on your body to lay down in front of a mirror for 8 hours, and I was content with that. And I'm not gonna bash anybody for doing that because it's like when you get to hang out with friends and you get to do stupid shit in front of a mirror all day. I don't think that's bad. Like, unpopular opinion, but I mean, unless you actively make it toxic, mirror dwelling isn't bad. But I first met a dancer in a midnight rooftop, and I saw him dancing on some of my friends, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I kind of want to do that. And then he took me to a couple clubs, and that's when I first found out about Immortal, Void, a couple others. And I was like, I could probably do that if I tried hard enough. And then I applied, and somehow I got in. I don't really know how I ended up here. I just kind of flail, I guess. I guess people like my flailing.
You seem to do a very good job of flailing all over the place. Like, very good job of it. Sorry to everyone that's listening to me Discord. I'm like literally messaging our next guest to see if they're gonna be able to make it. So everyone's just listening to the ding 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 messages, and I'm just like, my gosh. So now I noticed that after you started out, like you said, you kind of met Starcotic, and I'm sure that he became a huge influence into the rest of your dancing from there on out. Was you doing it just to try to impress them, or like were you just that impressed?
So I did some stupid decisions when I first saw Stark dance at first, and like I am kind of bashing people who do this, and I'm not at the same time. I actually ended up copying him for a little while, and copying in and of itself, if you don't stop, is horrible. It's bad. You're effectively taking someone else's art. But then I realized that what I was doing was bad, and I need to establish my own sense of self. So I ended up taking what I learned from Stark, from watching and imitating Stark, and making it into my own. And it was. I still feel bad. Like, a lot of my style is still inspired by Stark, but it's become something of my own because I actively put an effort into becoming my own person and becoming who I am. So it's like, on one hand, yes, I copied Stark and I regret it, and Stark knows, and I've apologized to Stark repeatedly about it, and he's just like, nah, it's fine, you're something else now, it's okay. But in my case, it was imitation is the best form of flattery, I guess.
Well, I mean, to be real, we're all just imitating another dancer for a while anyway at the beginning. The best way to learn to become a dancer in VR chat is to watch other dancers, and then just pick up moves that they do, and then kind of smash them all together into a thing that becomes more you. And then after you dance for a while, most of us usually start kind of picking it up, and we start getting that ability to kind of make our own little move set and our own like things that we do that other people don't do. But it usually takes a while to find that. So I don't see anything wrong with copying somebody, especially when you're starting out and trying to like grow. And so I don't think anyone would have an issue with it.
I think the only issue is when you're copying someone, like, move for move, word for word, copying their avatars, copying their mannerisms, copying their dance moves, everything, becoming a second version of themselves. That's bad. I would not recommend doing that. But, like, I still learn from, like, I watch Huntard, she's my roommate. I literally watch her dance, and I, like, take little pieces of her dance and I put it into my own moveset. I watch Red, I take some of Red's moves, I put it into my own thing, but I always put my own twist on it so it's not recognizable that it's from them.
Oh my gosh. There's nothing wrong with that though. I don't remember who all I copied. I copied a lot of different people starting out. I just kind of mowed them all together. But most people I copy are like, it's so funny because I'm like, I started out as a pole dancer and then I copied street performers. And so that doesn't do a pole dancing, period. All the people I copy they don't even know how to even like grab a pole. That's so very interesting. And that's where my style just kind of became whatever it is today because I just kind of like blended a bunch of shit together. I'd love to see somebody. I think I said something about it like 3 episodes ago. I'd love to have someone that like simped me so hard that they just kind of copy my dance style because I just want to see it. I want to see how it looks with someone else because I'm very groundworky for a pole dancer. I do. That's what we talk about all the time. Like I feel like, in my opinion, pole dancers are either like 75% aerial on the pole and then like 25% ground, or they're like a 50-50 blend, while I'm like 80% ground and 20% pole. So I'm like the complete opposite side of the normal. So it's very interesting.
I used to be very lap oriented, where I would constantly be in the person's lap. I started out as a Phantom Sense manipulator. And then one of my foot trackers, the strap became really shitty. So then I started doing floor work because somehow I had to cover up my foot falling off. I haven't replaced the track strap. I still do floor work because my foot tracker falls off every couple minutes.
No, I feel that
so
about
bad.
kicked mine off the other day. Yes, 83. I still do pole dancing 100%. I ain't even getting rid of it. No, yeah, I'm having track strap issues on my feet too. That's what we were talking about yesterday. I was dancing God, why can't I remember the name of this club when I go to say it? De La Moore. I was dancing at De La Moore yesterday, and I went to do a back tuck or whatever, and back handspring. And right when I went to it, like I just committed to it, I was mid going back into the air. My hand was just about to touch the ground. Probably had a second before my hand touched the ground into where there's no way but to commit to the flip at that point. And I felt my foot tracker's Velcro come off, and thank God it came off when it did, because if it came off after my hand hit, I would have done the flip and I would have kicked the fucking tracker across the room. It would just thrown it. So I just caught it at the last second to where I could like quick fucking panic change my dance move like mid move, and then I was like fuck. I was like so like freaking out. But no, yeah, mine fucking falls off all the time. Yo,
I can't wait, because if sometime I'll be getting a pole eventually, hopefully. I've been wanting to become a pole dancer for a while now. I just never had like.
Could you imagine
the area too?
Rats as a pole dancer. Oh God. What narcotics say?
I think it'd be fun. I don't really see a lot of male pole dancers, so.
There's a few. There's this view, this fucking view.
Yeah, I've seen a couple, and I'm like, that's super fun, and it looks fun and impressive. So I'd love to do what they do.
I did see one. Yeah, I saw one at a FPT the other day when I was dancing, and it's very odd to see someone doing a lot of pole work with like a male avatar. I've seen a few come in. They'll do some things here and there, but mostly we do like the generic pole dancer in VR chat where they do like maybe like 1 or 2 spins, and that's really about all they do. They kind of just make it clear that they have a pole. While this guy was doing a lot of more intense pole work, but somehow keeping it looking like a straight male dancer. So he was doing a really good job. He was definitely doing a really good job, because most time when you do get on a pole, you go from like straight male to like gay really fast. Like really fast.
How I dance looks really gay all the time. I'm not gonna lie.
That's okay. That's okay. You know, you are usually dancing with like another male grinding up on you. So, I mean, there's not much straight you're going to put out there. There's not much straight going in with it.
If I'm going to look gay anywhere, I might as well, like, fuck it.
Yeah, I know, for real. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not gonna try to come at me and be like, "Oh yeah, I look like a straight male out here on the dance floor," when I'm watching you and Starcotic grind each other on someone's lap. Jesus. No, I mean, y'all have a great little dance style. Y'all work really well with each other. You can tell that you practice together a lot. So, and that you definitely have been together. So that's the thing about it. When it comes to a good duo, it's hard to find an exclusive duo partner. If you're in a relationship, it's really nice because you just see moves that you just don't normally see when people are in a relationship, because they actually practice stuff and they do things. So it's nice to see when you go to an event and see all that. I know me, like I'm usually really picky with my duo partners. My actual duo partner got in a relationship recently, so now I'm looking for one. So out there, shout out. I have an opening for an exclusive duo partner if anybody's looking. But no, like, yeah, it can be hard to find someone who matches your flow and your energy and can like really compliment you while you compliment them. So it's good to find that y'all got that, like, I mean, you basically copied them, so of course, like, y'all are gonna look good together.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, like, I became my own thing. And now it's like what helps with duos, which is like me and Stark and a couple others. We do duos all the time. Like I do duos with Merlin, Chirpy, anybody basically. I love duos. They're my favorite thing. Too bad nobody like ever does them. But being in a Discord call, or if you have queues already like set up, so like if you do a certain move, you know that that's your queue, like you can do whatever you want. That helps a lot. Or being in a Discord call where you can hear them smack against every single piece of furniture in their room. And they can also tell you what's going on. That kind of helps.
That's what I don't want to be in a Discord call with anybody while I'm dancing because I just don't want people to be. I've danced before a few times and forgot to mute in our like server call, and I just feel like nobody wants to listen to me just be like like constantly for like the entire dance. And then of course the sound of the pole does not sound nice when I grab it with my controllers in my hands because you just hear the clinging of the controllers on everything. Yeah, it's fucking
half
great.
the time when I dance, all you hear is like, so you know.
Yeah. No, you want to know what you hear? Hold on. I'll tell you exactly what it sounds like when I dance right now. This is literally all you hear. Just all day, all fucking day. Like, if it's not that, then it's me like falling to the ground and the big thud. I hear a lot of people hear that when they just hear me fucking thud on the ground when I do a trick because I'm very heavy footed and I don't care as long as I get the move off. I don't care how fucking heavy I land.
I just smack into a bunch of shit all the time, 24/7.
All the time.
So like, I've only been through one pair of controllers, which is surprising.
No, nice.
Like I would have expected that I would have gone through at least 4 by now.
Yeah. Well, it's good to like not to go through a bunch of controllers. That would be excellent. Let me find out real quick. So tell me why I'm texting Soldi3r about some stuff that's going on right now. Tell me. So what is Terminus like your home place? Is that like your home club basically? Right?
I technically have 2 homes right now.
Okay. What's the other one?
Red Cloud and Terminus.
Okay, cool. So I already know kind of what the future for Red Cloud is because obviously we talked with Red and Huntard the other day. So what about Terminus? Tell me about what your future plans for Terminus are.
We have a lot of big things at work. Can't really spill too much because that's spoilers. But we have new performances every single time we perform, which isn't new, but expect maybe some themes coming through, maybe some map changes, but you didn't hear that from me.
Okay, cool. I definitely, when I went into Terminus the other day, I had to give the headset to my boy that's sitting over here because like he loves Destiny and was just like he was just talking about it, and he's like, I want to know if I can make like a Destiny themed club world. That'd be kind of cool. So I walked into the club world and I was just like, oh sweet Jesus. And I was just looking at everything. And I didn't think about it in the lobby. I was just like, okay, cool, sci-fi, robotic, whatever. And then I walked into like the actual main area, and I was like, this is really Destiny vibey. Like, I feel like I'm running through the Vault of Class or something right now. Like, what is happening? And I looked back at the portal, and I was like, yeah, that looks like a Vex portal if I've ever seen one. So I just kind of like threw the headset at him. I was like, hey, here, check this out. And he was like, oh my God. And he was just rolling everywhere. Like, oh my God, it's this person and this person. And that's the person from this. And I was like, give my headset back. Give my headset back. Because they're just fucking going crazy about it. And I'm just like, dude.
Yeah, no, we named because we have a model of Riven, which is I think one of the bosses. I don't really play
it's one of the bosses. Yeah.
I really want to, but I have like 15 other games to play, including this one that takes up most of my time.
Yeah,
but as a little joke, I was like, when we were first making the map, I was like, we can't call it Riven. And Stark was like, why can't we call it Riven? And I'm like, well, because that's lame. And we already have, like, there's already a Riven out there. We might as well name this one something else. And he was like, okay, what do you want to name it? And I was like, Karen. And he was like, we're not fucking naming it Karen. And I'm like, we're naming it Karen. The name's gonna stick. What are you gonna, you made it Scream and you don't want to name it Karen? And then he was like, it's not named Karen. That name isn't going to stick. And well, it stuck. All the dancers call the monster Karen. Somebody actually during an event, this past event, Slushy, one of our admins, was asking me like, "Hey, what's the code to Karen? How do I make Karen scream? Can you give me the code to Karen?" So we got buttons to make Karen scream.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I definitely heard her screaming the other day. I was just like, oh my god. Look at fucking Karen. The chat's just blowing up Karen. Fucking, I love it. Oh my goodness. My goodness. So, you're just a dance captain. You ever thought about, you and Sarconic thinking about trying to become owners? Like club owners together or anything?
So, Stark used to be one of the 3 owners of Pandora. Okay. And all respect for Pandora, I'm not about to open my mouth about any opinions I have about them.
You're good.
We went our separate ways. And ever since then, Stark didn't want to have another owner on board. Just because of like the whole, he didn't want a whole situation, like, God forbid we break up or something happens or something gets in the way of something. We didn't want to have that fight. He wasn't interested in another co-owner. I was surprised I got a position because honestly, when I audition people for Terminus, I have very, very high standards for what I expect out of my roster. Everybody on my roster is handpicked, and I have denied a lot of applications. Yeah. And when Terminus first started, I was not anywhere near those standards. Like, we were looking for something special, something cool, and I was just like, I barely know how to do toggles. Like, what? And then he was like, yeah, dance captain. And I'm like, okay, guess I gotta get my shit together. So then I think he let me be a dance captain because he's seen what I did at, like, Amethyst and other clubs. And he was just like, I think I can trust you running my club. And I'm like, okay. Okay. I don't know what kind of standards you got, but I'll give it a shot, I guess. And now we're here.
Well, we're glad to have you here. So, you're doing an excellent job, obviously. I mean, people love you.
I'm glad they do. I try my best because I don't want to let them down.
Yeah, good. Don't let anyone down. Definitely not. On that note, though, I know we're getting down to your last 5 minutes, but I think Soldi3r has some IRL stuff coming up and might not be able to make it today. So, So I'm debating if we want to try to sneak anyone else in here tonight, or if we just want to call it a short stream today and prepare for next week. Oh no.
I don't know. I mean, I know Chirpy's not doing anything except for playing Overwatch.
Yo, he's playing Overwatch. You know what? That's more important than this.
It is not.
We can do that if Chirpy wants to. If Chirpy wants to. The chat's yelling.
I mean,
chat's yelling for
Chirpy's
him.
Not doing anything right now. For
Chat's
sure.
literally yelling for him right now. He's not playing right now.
He said yes.
He's not playing right now. They said he's not playing that right now. Well, Chirpy, get on in here. Get in here. Yeah, get in here. Add me up. It's the same. My VRC name is the same as my Twitch name. So just add me up, baby. Man, damn it. I like it. So excited. Give him a minute. Everyone's like, yeah, so you can plug whatever you want. Yeah, this is the end time, so you can, like I said earlier, you know, plug whatever you want, talk about whatever you want, talk about Sarcotic for the next couple minutes if you want. You can dance if you want.
I could talk about
You can
Stark.
leave your friends behind.
I could 100% talk about Stark. What am I plugging? Terminus, Red Cloud. You should check out Stark's Gumroad at gumroad.com/Starcotic. Or no, fuck, that's not it. Starcotic.gumroad.com. My bad. Oops. I don't know how things work. But he sells some cool stuff. You should buy his stuff. I don't know what else, I guess.
Lovely Sunday. I just like how everyone just like, y'all just all gang forced Chirpy to be on air.
Oh yeah, no, because I know what Chirpy's doing. Chirpy's not doing anything, and I was going to recommend him anyway, so don't worry.
Just but yeah, because Soldi3r texted me at like 3:30 and said that they just had an issue come up IRL, and it'd be like an hour before they're free, so that'd be like 4:30. But like he kind of stopped texting me at 4:00, because I asked him, I was like, can you make it still? Do you want to move next week? So I think I'm just gonna, if he makes it tonight, that's cool. If not, I'm just gonna bring him in next week. I think he'll be. I think he'll be.
Yeah, Chirpy's getting on right now.
Yeah, I know. I see that. I see that. I see that. Y'all all be stalking, like every single one of y'all. I got like 5 people in here tell me exactly what he's doing every second he makes a move.
I'll be logged in.
Y'all be looking at him like watching this fucking like window, making sure he's putting his trackers on. Okay, I see you, 83. I see you, baby.
Well, I mean, like, I gotta pop up. I have like club accounts, and like the people who are closest to me, I have a pop up because I have. If you can see what I see, I have my Axis overlay, so I can watch the Twitch chat. I also have an overlay on this hand that just tells me like who goes to what public world. It doesn't tell me if people go to private worlds. Who is logging on. If I set it to a certain setting, I can see what avatars people change into. Like it's.
Oh, that's cool.
Nuts, but it's not like I can't do anything with that information.
Pretty
it's
nifty.
Just clogging up my screen, I guess.
Steam just keeps telling me that my friend has launched Battlefield 2042 like 10 times straight since we've been talking. So I'm just watching that pop up.
They have some crashing issues.
I just keep watching it. So and so is playing Battlefield. I just kept going like over and over and over again. Yeah, I like it. I like how Steam overlay is when it's telling you what people are doing, because it's always just like your friend just launched VR chat, just launched XS. It's always XS overlay and then VR chat and then whatever else. It's just over and over again.
My favorite is like, because whenever I annoy my friends whenever I log on, because it's like Rats has just launched VR chat, access overlay, OVR toolkit, and soundpad. They're just like, launch one more thing. You're blocking my game. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's how mine are, because mine's usually like I launch soundpad first before I get on, or sometimes I launch it like in the middle or whatever. It doesn't matter. I just like it when people are always like, man, you still in VR chat because it says you're playing soundpad, and I'm like, nah, I'm like, I went to work. Not even on my computer anymore. What you mean?
Yeah.
It's just soundpad running. Well, we've got the friend request.
Like, I have friends who are like, why do you still have Steam VR open but not VR chat? And I'm like, well, with how we have our stuff set up, the base stations in the other room where Hunt is won't turn on if my headset isn't on. So I have to turn on my headset and just leave it in the corner and go play Overwatch or something. Like,
what? Yeah, that's so weird. That makes no damn sense.
Yeah, and it's like Hunt doesn't need to turn on her headset for the base stations in here to turn on, so I don't really know how that works. But
yeah, that's weird because see, my base stations work fine. And Shreddy's base station, he's in my living room playing, and his works fine when he turns his index on. Like it doesn't interfere at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that's really weird. That's super weird. Yeah. But I just had the problem where my trackers 90% of the time just don't want to connect to my PC properly. So that's my fucking problem.
Speak of the devil.
Oh yeah.
I have a feeling he's gonna come in here and start yelling at me for talking about this.
We'll see.
What gives you that idea, Rods? I would never yell at you.
I mean, I don't believe
Hey,
you.
I'm sorry that I interrupted your Overwatch, you toxic player.
Come on, dude. I was pheromoning. What the heck? No, I'm kidding.
You're the worst. Respectfully, you're the worst.
Well, you might as well come on and make yourself comfy over here. Come on in.
Yeah, come here. We got space on the couch.
Gosh, I gotta sit by your Rods. Oh no.
I hate you. Come on.
Dude wants to sit next to rats. Oh my god. Only like,
oh no.
Yeah, only like everybody in my chat right now that wants to sit next to rats.
Couldn't be me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Should not be. Anyway, I'm gonna let you have this spotlight. You can have so much fun over here.
No,
yeah, dude.
No.
Bye.
Rats, take a picture if you want. I'll throw you up next to your boy on the wall over here.
Wait, hold up. If I get to take a picture, hold on.
Don't do it.
Yeah, baby. Yes, do it. Give it to me. I love it. I think Starcotic, is just pointing at me. Yeah, Starcotic's just pointing at me while I was in the menu.
Yeah.
Trying to fucking do something. I don't remember what the fuck I was doing. Yeah, what's up, Chirpy?
What's poppin'? How we doing?
Well, we're doing pretty good. How's Overwatch?
You know, it was good. It was slightly enjoyable.
You know, I play sometimes. It's been a while.
I don't play very often. I just play for memes nowadays. Just whatever gets me off of VR chat for a little while.
Yeah,
Still
I
have some
haven't played
fun.
it in a while. I need to go re-get it because I want to play this like Overwatch 2 that's coming out or whatever
You
it's
know, I've
doing.
looked at it. I'm not sure I'm super interested in it just
Right,
yet.
it looks like the exact same game the last time I looked at it, but
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. I think their idea was to take out like a tank and that's it. So it's just one tank, 2 DPS, 2 healers. So
I mean, you know, I'm fine with whatever they do, I guess. It's just my whole thing was like, can we get new characters? That's what I was hoping for. New characters, like new characters. You know,
true. So
Overwatch
mix it up
2,
a little bit.
yeah, Overwatch 2, drop out like some new characters. I don't care if they want to bring, you know, bring some of the old ones with it. That was fine, but like, no, it's like the same exact team of people.
Yeah, it's copy and pasted, just one less tank.
Yeah,
It's great.
and just new maps. Yeah, I think that's the only thing different is new maps. And you know, it's whatever. I'm down with it. I'm down with it. I just love Overwatch, but I'm also a Pharah main, so you know, this is how I play.
I really don't even have a main. I used to play esports. I used to be main tank for esports, but I stopped playing in college, so I was like, I'm not interested.
Yeah,
I kind of just play it for memes now.
Yeah, I just play Pharah and piss people off because like my friends get mad at me because I don't play aerial support. I charge that bitch like nobody's business. Like if there's a tank rushing, I'm right there on their fucking shoulder and using that RPG in close quarter combat, like pissing people off. Like I play her in a way that people don't play much, and I'm just like, my friends all the time. Like as soon as I hit Pharah, we look at the enemy team, and all of a sudden they have like 3 snipers on their fucking team, and I'm like, yo, bet, let's go, because I know what they're trying to do, but I don't float around the air for an easy target for snipers, so have fun. Like on the ground, like 24/7.
Just bounce around with the main tanks and stuff. Yeah,
be on the ground 24/7 on that bitch. It's like my friend used to play. We'd run Pharah and I'm back. We're back. Okay, yeah, we died for a second there. We died for a second. Everyone's like, audio, Asen. Yeah, we died. Apparently it just said Wi-Fi connection lost. And I was like, what? But we back. We back. Hey everybody. Welcome back to the show. Yeah, but anyway, like I said, we used to play duo, Genji and Pharah duo, and people would just get really pissed because we'd be like, you know how Genji players are, how they're always like flanking and run all over the place, and it'd be like Genji be running all over the place. Yeah, and I'd be like right behind them, so like Genji would like run in the room, and then you'd be focused on them, and when you like try to like dodge them, I'm like right there behind them with a fucking RPG on the other side, just blowing your ass up. So people would just be pissed all the fucking time, all the fucking time. We'd always be pissing people off. Yo, so tell me about you, man. So like Chirpy, like you can't hear Chirpy. All right, hold on. Let me fix. Something's going on. Oh gosh, no. Something's going on with audio. But yeah. I think I know what to do. Hold on. Okay, guys, can y'all hear everything now? You should be able to. I think we fixed it. Chirpy, say something. Yeah. We should be fixed now. In fact, here's some crappy like lo-fi music, or lofi as I call it. Yeah, we fixed it. Yeah, so when the internet disconnected, it changed my mic or speaker input. So yeah, cool. Yeah. Bet. So yeah, we're good now. We're golden. Yeah, you can hear their smexy voice. Oh my god. So Sharpie, tell me, man. So Dancer, what we got here? What we got? Tell me all about it.
Well, I don't know. I didn't do a lot of dancing for a long time. My first time ever dancing actually was last year in like towards September and August. And I'd never done any dancing, never touched a stage in my life. And first stage I touched was Frost. And I was like, I'll give it a shot. I was like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I did it for therapy because I messed up my knee.
Right, okay.
So I was like, I'll do something for therapy, might as well. Dancing, I played VR chat all the time. So I was like, okay, why not? A friend of mine told me it's fun, I'll give it a shot. So I did. And then I've just been kind of bouncing around from there, like dancing. And I only started making models in like December, give or take, to January, and then I didn't actually start selling anything until like late February to early March. So
yeah, at least you're doing something.
Just kind of jumping around dancing.
I can't even get anything out of Blender yet to fucking try and sell because I get too frustrated with them.
I get that.
Yeah, I'm also
it's like my Terminus models. I'll have at least 20 FEXs of my one Terminus model before I'm happy with it. So
no, I feel that.
I get it.
I just procrastinate too much to do anything. Like for example, this show, I literally like when Harmony was getting on here, Harmony's like, I'm on the way home, and I'm like, don't worry, I ain't even. It's like 5 minutes for it, and I still ain't even turned on Steam VR, and I already know that when I turn on Steam VR, I'm gonna have issues with everything, and it's gonna take about 10 minutes to fix. But hey, you know what? I'm here for the ride. Let's fucking do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So, I mean, you're obviously incredible. Everyone likes you. So many people are simping already for you in the crowd.
I'm okay.
Yeah. You must do something right. Come on now. Come on. Don't, flatter yourself a little bit at least.
I just make models. That's all I'm here for.
Yeah. We'll tell you about the
make models and throw some polys every once in a while. I can bring out my newest one. I don't mind.
Oh shit, yeah, if you want to, I'm down. Show off a little bit.
Let's see. I just finished a female that I'm selling soon, but she's pretty much done. I just need to do like a bunch of toggles and finish those up.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Hopefully it won't take very long. I did a hair swap for this one. but she's kind of simple. She's not crazy. I mean,
Cute.
I don't know. I just wanted like a simple model, kind of like a
the
fish
tail.
themed.
Yeah, I like the tail on it and everything.
Yeah, the tail was made by my VR chat sister Powder, and she did a really good job on it. So I immediately told her, I was just like, hey, I'm gonna use that tail on a model. You can't do anything about it. I was like, I'm gonna use it on a model. And as soon as I sell it, I'm gonna be like, blow the tail up. I'm like, this thing's crazy. It's nice. It's hot.
No, definitely, yeah. I wouldn't mind
I've
it.
always loved
I
it.
got a fish theme model that needs to be done, so you know, a nice tail would be great.
Yeah.
It's got a great like
Yeah.
goddess look to it, like sea goddess kinda. So it's really nice.
Yeah, the theme I had behind him was
like-
like a kind of royalty theme, because I have a male
Yeah.
as well. He's not done, but I've got a male. He's got like a little suit and tie corset. Just again, super simple, nothing crazy.
I knew
Yeah.
you would love that tail,
Yeah.
3V. That's literally who I was thinking of when I was like, man, I need this tail.
83, yeah.
So I was thinking about you loving it.
Because I let 83 dance in my male model, my personal male model that I made at the Koi Fish. They took it to Frost and they danced in Frost with it. And they were like, oh my god, I love it. I was like, well, it's got clipping. It's a little buggy, but we don't talk about it.
No, we don't talk about that. You know, I've got a few like that. They're a little buggy. We just don't talk about them. You know, stuff happens. It's okay. You just enjoy what we doing with the model, not what the model looks like. Okay? Stop nitpicking the
True.
models, for real.
That's why we make the model. We just throw it in, have fun with it, and walk away, make a new one.
Ain't that the fucking truth? Ain't that just the fucking truth? It was hot. She said it was hot. The model, it was hot. Fucking A. Fucking love it. Fucking love it. So, what's it like? Like, what do you say the hardest thing about being an avatar creator would be?
I don't really know. I think honestly, it's originality. I would say. There's a lot of like copy and pasted. Like I've caught myself doing a lot of copy and pasted content. I still have a couple things that I've sold that are copy and pasted. I will admit, but it's really coming out with original ideas. It can be a challenge because like you'll be like, this is a good idea, and then you'll go and you'll start working on it, and then like you'll procrastinate because you'll work on something else, and you'll come back and 3 people already came up with the idea and actually put the model out, and then you're just like,
Yeah.
I only have myself to blame, you know? Like I caught myself in that loop. I procrastinated. It's my own fault. But other than that, I don't know, I think it's just actually doing the work in the first place. Like it's a lot of fun. Like there's people who struggle with Blender. I struggled with Blender for the longest time. There's people who struggle with Unity. I struggled with Unity for the longest time. But like once you get it down, at that point it's just doing the work. And like I won't lie, ever since I've been a Terminus dancer, my creativity and my imagination has sprouted a lot more, because instead of being like using my own brain for like ideas, I'll actually go out to like Pinterest and stuff or Google and find inspiration. Like for instance, my last Terminus model was inspired from Stark. Stark loves Anubis, Jackal, you know, that feeling, the vibe. I found a picture on Pinterest that I thought, and I was like, dang, I bet Stark would love this. And I sent it to him, and it's a robotic Anubis covered in like torn cloth. And I was like, Stark, I bet this would be a sick model. I kind of have an idea. I might take it to Terminus. And Stark was like, word? Like, hello? And so I put it together. I had a lot of fun with it. But once I finished it, I was like, man, I'm never going to wear this again. But I love it. Like, it was so cool to make. It was just felt good once you finished it.
Yo, I feel that 100%. Yo, my camera does not like shoes today. Like, it's doing it to yours too. Your feet are just like, oh, wait. okay.
Yeah. I
On
mean,
this
I think
camera-
I messed up the
on
bounding
this
boxes
camera,
on
you
this
have
one too,
shoes.
so-
And then on this one, you have shoes. But on this one, you're just like an ankle nub.
Yeah, it's just ankle. That's fine.
An ankle nub. And then sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not there. I don't understand.
It's like random, like if you move it sometimes.
Yeah,
It's
sometimes
like bounding
got a
box
sock.
issues because
Sometimes
I
it's
got
just
lazy
put-
with the bounding boxes, so that's okay.
Hey, you know what? I guess I'm learning more shit about avatars while I'm talking on podcast series than I actually learn when I'm actually working on them. So I'm going to actually finish a couple models today, actually myself. As soon as we get done with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I've been working on my first femboy model for like 5 months now. It's just sitting in Blender. It's just sitting in Blender still. Yeah. I got an issue, man. I can't fix it, so I just gotta I'm gonna scrap it and start over. I'm just pissed off at it. So
Done that plenty of times.
yeah, something to do with
No shame in that.
yeah, something to do with my fucking one of my outfits just ain't connecting like it's supposed to with the bones, I guess, and I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just pissing me off. It's moving like opposite of everything else, and we tried everything to fix it, so we just give up. I went to like 10 different people, and they're like, do this, and nothing ever works, and no one's like, I don't know what to do to fix it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just done with it. I'm done playing with it.
Yeah,
it's pissing me off. Yo, look at all these steps. Yo, they're Stalker. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. So, other than avatar creating, you dance a little bit here and there, from what I understand.
Yeah.
So tell me about your experience with
a
that.
little bit, not too
Just a
much.
little bit. That's okay. Just a little bit's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, I don't dance that often either anymore.
I've had a lot of fun with dancing. I've very rarely have I had some really negative experiences, but they're always going to be there at some point. But I mean, I don't know, like dancing really helps you, like, kind of, for me, I don't really dance for like yo, I'm gonna walk into a lap dance club and be like, I'm gonna turn this person on. Like, nah, I dance for entertainment. I love the idea of just like
fun of it, for real.
stepping in front of somebody and just being like, I'm gonna entertain you with a show. Like, I'm gonna show you like something explosive, something mind-blowing. Like, that's why Terminus was so much fun to me. And like, it honestly, it was the funniest way how I even got to Terminus. And like, I was at Red Cloud with Huntart and Red and all them, and Rats found me at Red Cloud, and then Baby Nico actually sent a video of one of my dances to Stark, and Stark was like, okay, bet, like, we'll see how he is. They brought me to their opening event, and I mean, I danced there, and Stark had never seen it. Rats had seen a little bit, but nothing like stage dancey or like, you know, like show worthy. More just like your typical lap dance, you know. And when I did that, I was like, I had so much fun because it was like, holy cow, I just did a dance that wasn't based on one person sitting in front of me on a couch or sitting on a stage in a chair. You know, like, I did a dance for everybody out in the crowd, and it was a lot of fun. And like, I had a lot of people who were like, I'm kind of an emotional dancer at Terminus. I made Start cry. I made a bunch of people cry in the crowd, and like, it's just like, I like to take the experiences that like either I've been through or that a friend of mine has been through, and really just like put them through a dance, you know. And like, it was a lot of fun when I was making it, and then when I finished it, it was like, dang, like, it made it feel so much better, just the fact that like you finish your dance and now you're like, man, like, I did that, like, that was so cool, like, people actually enjoyed that, you know, like, it touched people's hearts. Like, it's not just like, oh man, that was hot, you made me horny. Like, no, it was like, damn, like, that really hit like here, you know. And I was like, that's awesome. Like, that's what I want sometimes. And then there's other times where I'm just like, I want to blow shit up, like particles, you know. But
yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people out there that do dance for the sexual crave and the attention, and then there's other people that just like really just want to like, they just want to enjoy themselves, you know. They want other people to like feel how they feel when they're dancing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like that with me and like me and my other friend. Like, we can watch each other. Like, I love dancing. In no means ever has watching someone dance made me feel the same as when I'm dancing. But I do have one friend that's like, I can watch them dance and it feels like on stage dancing at the same time. Every time I watch them dance. And they've said the same thing about me. They're like, every time I dance, they just stop and stare because they just said it just feels like, it feels to them like they're the one dancing when they dance. And I guess it's just because we're like, our connection with each other is like really nice. So
I'm pretty similar with that with Merlin as well. Like, I know that he's a vibe.
Yeah, no, it's a weird feeling when you find somebody like that you're just like mesmerized by. You know, so it's nice. But the dance community does have this huge, like, very lewd factor about it. Not all of us are out there for the lewdness, and we just dance because it's fun to dance and we enjoy doing it.
Just here for the show.
Yeah, some people do it because they love it. Some people do it because it's just fun. Some people do it for exercise. I mean, everyone has different reasons. And some people do it because they just want to turn people on. I mean,
hey, whatever works, man. Like, and at the end of the day, it's whatever you want to do, you know?
exactly.
Whatever makes you happy.
Stalker. I swear to God. Hey, Stalker, by the way, get in the VR chat and I'm going to give you a dance here in like 10 minutes. No, I'm going to tell him I dance on him for like a week now. Never been able to do it. Chat, don't forget, you can always ask questions, by the way. Like, y'all are more than able to ask questions all night. I love reading chat. I love it when y'all just be talking about everything. Oh my gosh. So, what's your plans for the future?
A little bit of everything in there.
Are you going to start dancing more, or are you just going to focus more on your avatar creation?
Well, I've kind of already taken a little bit of a hiatus from dancing. I don't really dance as much as I used to. I think, one, because I do want to focus a little bit on creativity and Terminus, but two, as well, I'm wanting to focus a little bit on my relationship with Merlin. Just because, like, I like to take a lot of my relations and friendships more to a personal level outside of VR, because VR, it seems that, like, sometimes it can be real, but there are times when it can be almost like fantasy, right? Like, it is a real person on the other side of the VR. There's a real person behind every single one of these goofy headsets, you know? But the difference for me is that I want to find that real person before I find the avatar, you know? And, like, don't get me wrong, I met Merlin in here. I met 83 in here. I met Rats. I met Stark, right? But at the end of the day, I could care less whether I hold a conversation with them here, in VR, in full body, in desktop, whatever, or in Discord, because at the end of the day, I'm looking for the person and never the avatar. Like, you have a dope avatar. Like, you can throw some wings on something, you can have, like, some clockwork, whatever. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, the reason why I make friendships in this game is to meet the people. You know, I've met tons of people. I played this game for, I played this game for 3.5 years. And, like, I used to be a little desky running around all the time. Then I literally went from, like, desky to half body for a month. And I was like, man, gotta go full body. Gotta do it. And I just immediately went full body right after that. And I was full body quest for so long. And had my quest that's
there for like a day. I did for like a day or two.
Yeah,
half body quest, and I'm like, well, I'm done.
Yeah, I was there for maybe 3 weeks, and I was like, you know what? Full send. Like, I've been playing this game for long enough. I'm gonna stay in there, you know. And
full send.
I mean,
fuck yeah.
I don't know. I just like in the future, I'm wanting to, like, go and hang out with people, like, eventually have meetups with these people and, like, hang out. Like, I've met Hunter IRL, and she's a sweetheart. I love her. We're best friends. Like,
I believe it. She's so sweet. Every time I talk to her.
Yeah, and, like, I've met a couple of my other friends in IRL, and, you know, but one of these days, like, I'm wanting to meet up with Merlin as well. But you know,
Yeah, one day.
it all has to plan out. It all has to roll out. Fortunately for me and Hunter, it planned out. It worked out. So I met Hunter.
Well, that's
came back.
like
It was fun.
with us too. Like, you know, we were talking about it the other day. Like, you know, we meet so many people all the time. I've only met 2 people IRL in VR chat, and one of them actually lives like 30 minutes away from me, so it's like super easy. Just someone I randomly met.
Sick, okay.
But like, and of course, the second person I met IRL in VR chat moved in with me, so you know, there's that. But no, we talked about it, like with our club. We were talking about the other day, like maybe towards the end of the year, maybe do like an IRL meetup if people want to try to do something big together. I got one of my other friends' social groups. It's a drinking group. They did Thanksgiving together last year, and it was really cool. They had like 20 people show up. I think they went on a cruise this summer, actually, like earlier this summer, and had like 40 different people that were going on that cruise from the group.
Okay.
So like, you know, it's cool. Like, I want to do shit like that. That'd be awesome. So like, I think we're gonna do something in the club, like a club meetup, and whoever can try to make it, just try to find some place in between everybody to try to make it easier on people. But it's hard to do like big meetups through VR chat because everyone lives all over the world in different places, and you just never know like what you're getting into, you know?
Yeah.
My goodness. Let's see. Stalker, by the way, just like chug all your happy hour and get on. Couple questions I had come through chat. One, why are you so hot? Ooh.
I feel like that's either an 83 or a Merlin.
No, it's 100% a Merlin. So here we go. So real question though. Out of all the AoE assets that you've added to an avatar, which is your favorite and why?
Oh god. I have to actually think of that too. I've added so many different particles to these assets, and I'm trying to figure out which ones I like the most. It is kind of a complicated one, I won't lie. My most recent one that I added was for the Anubis model. It was basically a dome shield, and it's a dome made of electricity, and it like constantly pulsates, and it's cool, but I'm not sure which one it would be, because it's a cross between there's an ice shockwave that I do where when you spawn it explodes, and it just shoots like a bunch of ice shards out, and then they're like stuck in the ground, and they're like splintered out kind of.
Cool.
And then there's that one, and then it's a cross between that one and there's another one that is very lame, very boring, but rain. I've always loved rain. I've always loved the simplicity of it, how it can still turn like any performance you're dancing into something that looks like next level emotional, right? Versus like me dancing here, right? I could just stand up and dance, do some like theatrical movements or whatever, you know? But if I add the rain into it, it's got that extra little bit of dramatic flair to it, and it's like it shows that like there's a little bit of meaning in with the rain, and when, you know, all that stuff. And I think it's a cross between those two, honestly.
Nice. Yeah, I love it. I love when people do like big AoE effects, I guess, to like really bring out a theatrical performance, to tell a story. It's really nice to see when it all comes together properly. Another question we have is, what's your favorite avatar so far?
Holy cow. I don't know. I've made a lot of avatars. I would say one of my favorite avatars is probably going to be my newest female that I made to match with Merlin. I'll switch into it. I might as well. I made this female avatar, and the reason why is because there is a prom coming up, a pride prom on the 25th.
Yeah, I'm dancing at it.
I wanted to Yeah, Starkist too, and I wanted to go, and I wanted to take Merlin with me, and I made this one because I really enjoyed just the kind of elegance of it, but not only that is that I wanted Merlin to kind of like be able to enjoy like just the kind of style that I have, other than like crazy e-boy or crazy Anubis model or something else. Yeah. So I made something a little bit more like classy, just still matching, but not like, you know, like the e-boy style or like the tech style or whatever. But I really enjoyed this kind of like simplicity of it, but still like
nice,
super glamorous at the same time. So it's probably one of my favorites, I would say, right now at least.
More favorites. Hey, it looks good. It looks good. I love the hair on it. So
thank you. Yeah.
All right, stalkers chugging their beer and heading home. Good, good. My gosh, I don't even know what. I don't, honestly, I haven't even looked into like what avatar I want to. I need to make a custom one real quick, and I just haven't like mentally prepared myself for what avatar I want with this.
I would say definitely find one that's like you, like super you, like.
Oh no, 100%.
I only just recently found this one, and like I didn't know if I liked it a whole lot. I wasn't sure if I was super into it, and then I started wearing it more, and I was like, okay, I'm feeling this one now. Like, because I used to wear the Huntress model a lot, but Yuriko and the Hunter model, those two were my models. Like, I wore them since release. I'd never switched out of them. And when I started talking to Merlin, I was like, yeah, I feel like I should switch it up. Like, I want to switch it up a little bit because the Hunter's getting boring. I'm not that, like, fierce, intimidating person that everybody thinks I am. So, like, the Hunter is, like, a fierce, intimidating person, especially how I would wear it and the assets that I would wear on it. It made it more of, like, that intimidation, domination factor. And I was like, I just dance for fun. Like, I don't dance to intimidate people, or, like, be spooky hot or whatever, So, I started mixing it up, and I started playing with models, and the Huntress was gorgeous and very refined in a different way. And Merlin actually helped me with a face sculpt on the model that I came in with, the male model that I was in, with the bright flashy hoodie that Merlin was wearing as well. With that one, Merlin helped me with the the face sculpt for that one, and I tweaked it to my own little likings, and I changed a couple little things here and there. And after that one became my new male, and then this one became my new female after I ditched my Huntress. But I always still love them, and I still have all of them since my first upload of my first Hunter and Huntress. So
nice. One day I'll have super cool models. God, I'm so jelly of y'all. Jesus. Hey, you know what? You're living, and you're doing a great job. So just keep doing what you're doing.
I try my best.
No, you're doing good. You're doing good. I see that shot finger. Oh my god. Oh my god. And you're taking care of my baby Merlin, which is great.
So I would like to say that Merlin takes more care of me than I do of him, but
I believe that. I believe that 100%. 100% believe that, because Merlin's like, God. I mean, Merlin's amazing though. I go pretty way back with. Yeah, I go pretty way back with Merlin 83 and them. So it's always good to see them again.
It was entertaining beyond belief, because my first debut at a club was the same debut that Merlin was there, and Merlin danced at a different event at a different time, but it was the same day, and we both danced for the same club on that day. And we didn't even realize it, but we posted our Instagram pictures, and when me and Merlin started talking and getting closer and closer, Merlin pointed it out and was like, wait, you danced at that club on the same day, just later in the evening. And I was like, shit, really? And we both looked at our Instagram posts, and they're from the exact same day, just two different events. And I was
That's so funny.
We started at the same time, I guess. I guess we just started at the same time.
That's funny as fuck. That's funny as fuck. It's so funny too, cause like, you know, I look at it, I'm like, yeah, you know, y'all started talking and all that stuff, and I'm thinking, man, when did I meet Merlin? Like, I don't remember when I met Merlin. I do remember though just dancing on them a lot at Red Cloud's open stages. So I do remember that. I do remember that time. So, but y'all don't remember exactly when it was that I met Merlin. I remember meeting 83 though. I definitely remember when I met 83.
83 actually mentioned to me before I came here how we first met, me and 83 first met, and I was dancing at a club, and 83 came up to me and goes, "Oh, what song was that? That was hot." And I was like, "Yeah." And I gave him the song, and that was the first time I'd ever met 83.
Oh my gosh. I was introduced to 83 through someone else, through my duo partner at the time, and you know, me and 83 just kind of became friends after that. We've been through a lot of drama, not like between me and her, but like, you know, just she gets
just a lot of stuff.
She gets involved in some stuff, and then I'm here to
stuff.
try to help out, you know, or whatever, and just different things. You know, maybe I got involved in some stuff. She's been there. We've known each other for a while though. Yeah, through Sublimus. Yeah, at Zodiac After Party. You're correct. You're correct. I just didn't want to like detail it. I was gonna let you do it. See if you remember. She remembers. Yes. I met 83 through Sublimus, who was my exclusive duo partner for the longest time. But now he's with that one girl, and he's forgotten all about me. So my duo applications are
I get it.
Yeah, my duo partner applications are open now because of that. Because, you know, I can't get his attention. I can't get his attention from her anymore. I'm not the only one that was replaced. I fucking feel you, 83. I feel you 100%. I know, it's so sad. It's so sad, isn't it? Duos do be fun and gay. You're correct. My gosh.
Yeah.
Maiden.
Me and Merlin pretty much only do duos together, so.
You can join if you want, Maiden. I'm probably going to end it here in a second because I don't have any other guests coming on tonight. And he hasn't hung out with any of us, like, at all. Yeah, work. That's what the excuse is. Oh my gosh. So, Chirpy. So, coming down to the end, is there anything you would like to plug or talk about? Or would you like to go shake ass on the stage like the last couple of people?
I can't say I'm really worried about shaking ass. But
the offers on the table.
I don't really know. I think one of the only things I'd really want to plug is Terminus. As always, Terminus is a beautiful place. Very worth it at any chance. And
100%.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, you know. Terminus is home for sure. But you know, I guess one person I would plug is you know, Merlin the Moist, .gumroad.com. You didn't hear that from me, but
Merlin the Moist.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh my gosh, Merlin, calm down, baby. My gosh. So good. No, for real though, like, keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing a good job. So, I love the Abbeys.
Appreciate it.
Everything looks good. All the ones I saw look really good. Definitely seen you around a few times. So, yeah,
they're a lot of fun to make.
Fuck yeah. I bet I need to work on some more. I need to actually just stop being lazy and stop procrastinating. That's what I need to do. I've been running random dancer models for like.
Been there.
I've been doing like random dancer models lately of just random whatever Abbeys I just grabbed. I'm like, oh, this looks kind of cute, and I just quick upload it with like a texture change, and I'm like, yeah, that's my Abbey for right now. And then like, or as I'm using right now, I'm using this Sporty that I actually customized a little bit recently because it was the only one that worked after the IK Tweaks update for VR chat. This is the only avatar that I had on my dancing avatar list or my upload avatars that wasn't broken. So I was like, fuck, I guess I'm using Sporty again for a little while. I haven't used this in a couple of years. Sublimus, actually, you're talking about it. Sublimus had something about it the other day because I ran into him at an event and he's like, oh, you're using this model again? I was like trying to pull his like old one out. And I was like, yeah, like, you know, it's the only one that works. OG model has been broken for like 5 months now, and I'm really pissed off that I haven't fixed it yet. I've just been too lazy to fix it. So.
Yeah.
But on that note, I appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us. I know it's kind of like last minute-y.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
I have no problem with it. I had a lot of fun either way.
Hell yeah.
I figured Rats was about to say something as soon as you had mentioned that you were gonna bring somebody else on. I was like, oh boy, Rats is gonna say it.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, Soldi3r just had some like IRL stuff come up and just couldn't make it this week. But they'll be here next week, so that's good. They done said that they're gonna be here next week, which is great. The last episode of season 1, so fucking fantastic. Which means that I could see you and Merlin sometime soon again, as when I reinvite y'all to the recap episodes. So
yeah, I look forward to it, definitely.
Fuck yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fan-fucking-tastic. I think we about to tie this up. We'll let you go back to Overwatch because everyone's just talking about it. I'm waiting on a certain stalker to get online so I can just grind ass on him for a minute. And
of course.
then we'll go get some chips. I'm fucking hungry.
Just throw a few polys, not too many.
Just a little. Just a good 168,000 or however many on this fucking avatar.
Oh, always.
Yeah. So, baby, thank you so much for coming out. Can I ask you for a goodbye hug before you leave?
Of course.
Bet. Oh, you're going to do it while you're sitting. Oh, I'm stuck. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
All good. Thank you so much for having me on here. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on. Definitely. And, you're just a blessing, and Merlin's a blessing too. So glad to have him when he was here. So,
Merlin certainly is a blessing, I'll tell you what.
Hopefully, I'll see y'all at Pride Prom. I was actually just talking about that like 2 days ago, so I need to go make sure I know exactly when I need to be fucking there, because I'll be there. Won't be there if it kills me. Rats, Starcotic, drag me out there if I'm not there, and start calling me on Discord. For the love of God, please. But on that note, I'm about to say goodbye to everybody. And feel free to take a picture anywhere in the world and send it to me. I'll add you to the wall. And then you'll be hearing from me probably next week about the recap episode and what day it's going to be on, the one that you can be a part of. So
I look forward to it.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you. I'm going to go spam this fucking camera now. Yeah. So, guys, thank y'all so much. Yeah, it's fucking a great episode. So, I'm going to go over some things real quick for everyone who's wondering, because I've talked about it a lot today. Yeah, so we're getting ready for our recap. So this was episode 9 whole episodes. Jesus Christ, I can't believe we're still here. Yeah, so next week's gonna be episode 10, and that'll be the final episode of season 1. And I'm so excited to be yo, we just did a whole fucking season. Who the hell is this? I'm just a little random club owner that goes by a name that's not even their VR chat name. I love you too, baby. And here we are, entertaining people for 10 episodes straight, so that's fucking great. So for anyone who's watching who's been on the podcast before, or anyone who's been here and who's watched a few times in the past, here's the deal, right? So after next week, we're going to start our recap series. It's going to be a roundtable event. I need as many of you here in chat as possible to be a part of this. So basically what's going to happen is that we're going to re-invite all of the guests from season 1. It's going to be a 2-part episode. We're going to invite everyone from the first half of the season, the second half of the season on another day. And we're going to get all of them together in one big ass room. And we just want to have you in chat just go wild with questions. Just ask questions. That's it. This is going to be the night for chat to ask, and we'll see all the different opinions from everybody, because everyone's got different opinions on stuff. They all have different ideas, and we just need to see them. So come in here. I ask, what are you gonna get if you ask a room of 20 people what their favorite color is? How many of them's gonna have the same fucking color, right? I mean, it's gonna be fun. So I want as many people in chat as possible for this. Next week, season 10 will be the week right after that. Coming up, also scheduled still. I'm about to send out the final announcements for it actually here in a second. But coming out at the end of July, third week of July, I think it is. Yeah, I think the third week in July. The top 20 dance event for the dance competition. So people who don't realize, I hosted a dance competition like a month ago, and the top 20 people voted from the dance competition will be invited to compete in a live performance that will be live streamed on this channel. Now, I won't be doing as much of the actual dancing streamed on here. I'll be doing more of the talking to people about being in the top 20 and things like that. But you will get to see some. You will get to see some dancers, you know. So definitely stay tuned, check that out, hit that follow button and everything so you can like see that when we get ready for it. It's gonna be hot. I'm telling you, these are some hot dancers. You don't want to fucking miss any of these fucking people. I did not mean to grab my camera and just fucking shake the shit out of it. But for real, oh, I can't grab it now. Cool. Guys, thank y'all so much for coming out. It's been a pleasure. I love each and every one of you. You're all beautiful and glorious. I'm gonna go get a snack before I go destroy somebody. Thank you for coming out for another exciting day of Tales from the Dance Floor. Bye, everybody.